T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are watching a master at work.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get prepared to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Turn me down and back on again. Oh, your silence, I'm going crazy, leaving me confused. I'm trying to get a hold of you. Oh, tell me, do you see me breaking? Why are my hands shaking? Will you let me go? Tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Losing time, losing hope, losing patience. Need to be updated. Turn me down, turn me up and back down again. Oh, your silence, I'm going crazy, leaving me confused. I'm trying to get a hold of you. Oh, tell me, do you see me breaking? Why are my hands shaking? Will you let me go? Tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Oh, oh,
do? What it motherfucking do? Who we got in the motherfucking building? Let's get to this motherfucking work. Who we got up in here? Queen Pink. My nigga Daryl, father of the Quartet. What's up, Terrence? Icon Canadian. Shout out to Canada in the building. My homie Adrian Vent. Ken Porter. What up, King? Todd Swindle in the building. Queen Tay is in here. My homie Gertz. My family E. White. Salute. Andrew Gray. My Nucka Young World in the building. Jersey. They call me CC. Hey, Queen. Just Tree in the building. Jelly Bean. Pugilisms. My nigga D-Man. R.S. Cooper. Macadocious. Rashid Muhammad in the building. Big Duke. I see you, King. Spurgood Marshall. Mark Wunderlich. Utah is in the building. My brother Fred. Salute to you, King. Prince Amir is up in here. Kevin Dunbar. Queen Malaya. My homie Marvin G. Marcel is in the building. Damien. What's up, Brody? King Vonnie in the building. Salute to the king. Correct me if I'm wrong. What's popping? Big George in the building. A.B. Sean. My homie Jeremiah. What's up, King? Queen Johnson. I see you, Queen. The beautiful shower. Salute. The BX is in the building. My nigga Thomas. The truth. What's popping, truth? Always a blessing to see the truth is in the building, man. He did a interview with Boxing Talk. With Supreme Beast After Hours, man. Y'all need to go check that out because I know I am. Salute to my brother Truth, bro. It's a blessing to see you in the building. Much love and respect to my brother. Alex Voorhees, salute to you. Don Favors, what's popping, King? My homie Woke's up in here. Rob Hill, what it do? Andrew Gray, what's popping? The God, Rania, salute. Asantiela's up in the building. I see you, King. My nigga Levi, what's up, King? My homie Buck. What up, Buck? My family Marquis is in the building. Reggie Milligan, I see you. My nigga Rondo, the guy Yagua, salute. Excuse my masculinity is up in here. My homie Steph. What up, Steph? Real Spill in the building. Willie Will, I see you. G McCall, what it do? D Free, what's popping? Oak Park is in the building. What's up, King? Andrew Gray, I see you. Make sure I get Herb Body. Mr. VA is in the building. I'm gonna need to make sure I get Herb Body because I'm gonna do something different today. DC Dre, salute. GD, Josh Richards, I see you. My homie Alfred in the building. Dave Williams, what's popping? Queen Keisha is in the building. Salute, Queen. I see my queen in the building. Kamara, what it do, King? Okay. Let me let y'all know something, bro. Today, before I get to anything, B. Murray, what's up, King? Shamar, the God, salute. Before I start, I'm not looking at my comments, all right? I'm not looking at my comments because I'm a multitasker by trade, which is a reason why a lot of motherfuckers really can't fuck with me in debates because my mind is so compartmentalized that I can multitask. Like, you'll say something, I'll grab it. It'll stay there. I'm still listening to you. I still see this shit, but that still stayed there, and I can go back to it. So if I see shit in the comments, I grab it, and then I'll go back to it. I don't be letting niggas slide off of nothing. So I need to make sure I turn these off. Because before I look back at these comments again, I need to get this off my chest. All right. So if y'all come in and I didn't shout you out, all right, I didn't shout you out, then my bad. All right, I'm gonna get to you in a second. But I'm turning these comments. I'm not looking at these comments right now. All right, I'm not looking at these comments. All right. So y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. I don't know who's coming in right now. I don't know who's leaving. I don't know what trolls are saying. I don't see any of that. This is something that needs to be addressed. Listen, we sit here and we use this duck excuse. We throw this duck shit out. Duck this, duck this, duck this. I've did this a couple of times. I did a morning grind about this. What is a duck? Bro, I'm going to keep this as simple as humanly possible. Everybody in here right now and everybody that comes in while I'm speaking knows who the best are in every weight class. You know exactly who they are. We can go to any weight class right now and everybody in here could point out 1, 2, 3, or all of the best names in that division without question. This is not even a debate. I can say any name any division in here. Bro, and even in the divisions where we don't even fucking watch the motherfuckers. Like 108 sperm weight, premature nut weight. Yeah, we could go down to those fucking weights, and what y'all will tell me is the guys that got the belts got to be the best. That is what you will be left with. Well, this nigga right here, and Shamafam Flam Fam Pam, because all them motherfuckers is from, the rice fields of Thailand or whatever the fuck. You already know this. This is no shade. It is what it is. Every last one of them motherfuckers down there, premature nut weight, every last one of them motherfuckers. Every single one of them. All them motherfuckers come fresh out the rice paddies, straight into the ring. Motherfuckers be having 9,000 fights. You've never seen these niggas before a day in your fucking life. They're fighting niggas. Don't nobody care who the fuck they fight at all. Niggas be having 54,000 losses, and they be fighting in title fights in 12 rounders. Their very next fight be a 4-rounder fight. Nobody gives a fuck. Whatever. The bottom line of the whole shit is in motherfucking nut stain. In those weights. Yeah, in those weights. You can look at the motherfucking sanctions. Well, I guess the champion's got to be the best. But in the other weight classes, you can go up to the other weight classes where we actually watch. Oh, 120. Oh, that nigga's the best. That nigga's the best. Oh, 130. That nigga. 135. That. 140. That nigga. 147. That. We can go down the line. Niggas be coming to me talking this goofy ass shit. It's straight cap. Y'all need to stop this shit. We know who the best are. Stop trying to fuck around, acting like you don't know who it is. Well, really, just because you don't know who it is and no one never heard of this nigga, don't mean, nigga, get out my face. We know who the best are. Now, I say that for a reason. If you haven't watched my morning grind, I'm going to reiterate some things in there, but I'm going to be more expansive on it. The end goal in the sport of boxing is the best fighting the best. That is the end goal. Let me say that one more time. The end goal in the sport of boxing is the best fighting the best. That is the end goal. All right. I want to make sure, again, I'm not looking at the comments. So again, I don't know who came. I don't know who left. I don't know. I'm going to get back to the comments after I get this out. And I'm going to shout everybody out that I missed. If we can keep it simple, stupid, just keep the shit simple, we can define what a duck is. Motherfuckers coming here, well, listen, a duck is really, it's really not a duck, if, you can hopscotch on your back foot to the left and the right and still make 35 cents in a pack of gum. It's really not, nigga, cap. Keep it simple. You try to add all this extra shit to push some fucking weak-ass narrative. Now, I don't give a fuck who the fighter is. The formula should be the same. We know who the best are in every fucking weight class. We know who they are. And if we don't know who the fuck they are, then we fall back, we rely on who the fuck the champion is. If we have no fucking clue, we fall back on that. So the belts do matter. For motherfuckers have no clue who the fuck this guy is in this weight or who the fuck this guy is in that weight, then you fall back on the only thing you got. Well, shit, Thong Thong Father Bam Pam must be the shit. Nigga the champion. Fang 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 Fang. Hey, he got to be the best, bro. Why the fuck is Stang Sang Fang Bang, Walla Walla Bang Bang, Shang Pang Kang Pang, and Sang Tang? Why ain't they unifying? Why the fuck that's not going on? That's the question that we'll fall back on. But in the weight classes where we know who the fuck they are, right? Where we study these motherfuckers, where we know this nigga's the goods and that nigga's the goods and that nigga's the goods, we know the best fighting the best is the end goal. That's what we know. That's where you're going to get the best of everything. Right there. Motherfuckers will come in here and tell me over and over again, oh man, BF, nah, this fight's a big money fight. It's a money fight. And I say the same fucking thing to everybody that tells me that. Say the same thing. How much fucking money are you niggas making? If it's a big money fight, who's breaking bread with you bitch ass niggas? If it's a big money fight, who's breaking bread? What's your split? If it's a 60-30, where the fuck do you get in? That remaining 10%, where's that getting bust out? I don't see none of that shit. But niggas are running here and telling me all the time, no, BF, it's not a duck because it's a big money fight. It's a big money fight, so it's not a duck. Cap. If you keep it simple, the end goal is the best fighting the best. Very simple. Very simple. We watch the sport to see the best fight the best. Very simple. All right. Now, if that's not what you watch the sport for, then you don't have a voice. You don't have a voice. Oh, I just watch the sport, just because. Oh, listen, I just follow this fighter. I don't care about nobody else. I just follow. Okay, that's fine. Follow. You don't have a say in what's a duck and what isn't. No, you don't. You don't. You don't have a say. Follow your fighter. I will follow him. Follow that motherfucker. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Don't worry about nothing. Don't come to my page telling me, no, BFTB, that's not a duck. I'm not trying to. Your point is irrelevant to me. Because the outcome, the end goal, the end game is the best fighting the best. That's the end game. That is the end game. All right? So if you're following a fighter, I'm not stopping you. Follow him. Rock on. Your point, your stance, your opinion, your beliefs are all garbage to me. They're irrelevant. They mean nothing. You don't have a say on what's the duck and what isn't. You have no say. Just follow your fighter. Keep the shit simple. If the end goal of your formula is the best fighting the best, if that's the end goal, then you are in the pool to determine what's a duck and what isn't. You're in that pool. Motherfuckers are all on the outside. Y'all all on the beach. You ain't swimming with no sharks or nothing. You're all on the beach. This nigga walking there, you just following him around. Or wherever you are, wherever you go, I'm gonna go. Or you going over here, I'm going over there. You going over there, I'm going over there. You going over there, I'm going over there. You don't have a say on what's a duck and what isn't. You are a dick rider. Where this nigga swinging his balls at, you right there to grab him. You need some grease in your nutsaw? Yeah, you right there. You have no say. Let's keep the shit simple. Remove niggas fuck your opinion. Your opinion is irrelevant. If you were a dick rider, your opinion's irrelevant. It means nothing. Remove it. I don't even listen to you niggas. I can hear a few things that you niggas say. At that point, I'm finished. I already know what you're. You're a dick rider, bro. Your point is nothing, bro. I can't have a grown man boxing conversation with you because you're a dick rider. So there's no, oh, that's not a duck, BFTB. Fuck. Tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself. You think that's changing anything? Tell yourself whatever you want. So we got to keep the shit simple. If the end goal, the end game is the best fighting the best, if that's the end game, then we can establish what a duck is because we'd be on the same page. We have the end goal. We have the solved problem. Now we need to know the formula. We have the solved problem. The solved problem is the best fighting the best. All right. Now we got to get to the formula. If the best fighting the best is the end game, then the formula, what makes that? Because in this formula is where the duck is determined. In that formula. Now, I gave you the starting point. The starting point. We know every fucking good fighter in the sport of boxing. And the ones that we don't know, we fall back on the champions. We fall back on the champions. If we have no fucking clue, we fall back on there. That's why the belts matter. All right? Because if we have no clue, that's all we have. Now, when we do have something, when we do know that this man's the goods and that 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 man's the goods, we know who the best is. Now we can get, because we got our starting point and we have our end point. Our starting point is the best fighters. Our end point is fighting the best. That's the end point, not a fucking outcome. That's where a lot of people get misconstrued. Oh, well, whatever. Errol Spence loses. Or what? No one cares. Oh, Terrence Crawford loses. No one gives a fuck. That is not the part of a duck. All right, that ain't the part of a duck. But that's what you niggas are running. Oh, what y'all niggas gonna say? I wonder what y'all niggas gonna say. Well, Errol Spence get knocked out. Oh, I wonder what. I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. That's got nothing to do with a duck. Oh, well, when Terrence Crawford gets splattered, I don't care. That has nothing to do with a duck. Nothing. The outcome has nothing to do with it. Nothing. It is the best. Fighting the best is the end. The best fighters, fighting the best is the end. That's the end game. The best fighters here, fighting the best here. It is this point right there. Here's the best. Here is fighting the best. And it's this point right there. This point right here is where the ducking is at. That point. Getting to the fight. This point. And this is where the ducking comes into play. This point. Now, I told you guys this morning on my morning grind, if you have not watched it, I recommend you do. I'm going to expand, but I'm going to say some things, but I'm going to expand. There's two ways. There is two things. Two. Strategy and fear. Strategy and fear. You have the best fighters here. You have the best fighting the best here. And then right here, to get to the best fighting the best, you have the strategy to get there, or you have the fear to not get there. There's a strategy to get there or not get there, and the fear right here to get there or not get there. Right there. Within that is everything. Oh, what about politics? It's in the strategy. What about the money, BFTB? It's in the strategy. All of that. All of it. All right. There is a few fighters in the sport of boxing. There's a few that you can say these guys were literally scared to fight. That's why the fight didn't happen. They were scared. Scared to fight. It's a very few. It's a very, very select few. Majority of people are in the strategy of why that didn't happen. Why? You have the best. You have the best fighting the best. You have the strategy to get there. You have the formula to get there. You have the stance to get there, the money to get there, the whatever to get there. This point right here is where everybody gets all fucked up. This point right here is where it's all murky, where it's all, shit, man, I don't consider it a duck. I don't consider that. Anything that stops this from getting to this is a motherfucking duck. Anything. Now, there is levels right there. Now, I understand when it comes to your favorite, you'll justify it. When it comes to your favorite, you'll move the goalposts. You'll wiggle around and shimmy and motherfucking two-step and all this goofy ass shit. You'll do all that. Very fucking simple. Just because your favorite duck don't mean your favorite's trash. Just because your favorite duck don't mean your favorite can't beat this motherfucker. Doesn't mean this at all. I said it once. I will say it again. Errol Spence strategically ducked Terrence Crawford. I have never changed that stance. Never. He never ducked that man out of fear. Never. It was a strategy. His strategy was to clean up this side and then fight that guy, because it's easier to make the fights on this side of the street than it was to make them across the street. That's a very common sense and logical fucking statement. And he literally said it. It's easier to make the fights over here. We're all under the same umbrella. We have the same management. We have the same fucking teams. It's easier to make these fights than it is to make that one. But did that ever, just because it was easier to make those, just because that, did that stop him in the attempt? Did that stop the attempt? No, it didn't. He chose not to do it. He chose. That was his decision. That was his fucking strategy. That was his strategy. His strategy was, listen, I can waste my motherfucking time. I can waste my motherfucking life sitting here trying to make a fight with this goof-ass nigga. I could do that. I can waste my fucking time trying to fight this nigga, or I can collect all these motherfucking belts right here. I can collect them all. And then I have all the time remaining to force this goofy nigga to fight me. That does not degrade Errol Spence, y'all. It don't degrade him. But it's a motherfucking strategic duck. Yes, it is. I've never changed my stance. Never. I've never changed it. I still to this day have not changed it. Never. That was his strategy. I say again, there was nothing stopping him from saying, fuck that strategy. I'm just going to be a one belt guy trying to fight this nigga. That could have happened. Those things could have happened. I'm not downing this man. I'm not disgrading this man. I am man down. It is man down over here. I'm just not a fucking liar. And I can tell you his strategy was that. That was his strategy. Now you can try to shimmy around and motherfucking wave and do whatever. That's what it was. That is what it is. There's no shame to this man. There's no shame. But it's very fucking simple. There's no shame, bro. There's no shame in what he did. That man collected 3 belts. He fought the best. It was the best fighting the best. It was him fighting him, making the fight and doing something to get the other best, and he fought the best. But the creme de la creme was him and Terrence Crawford. That was the creme de la creme. We all know this. This is no shade. This is no debate. Nothing. I'm not knocking anybody, but motherfuckers will justify that shit. Well, I can't really call it a duck, Can't really call it a duck because, he fought one guy and he didn't fight. Stop the motherfucking cap! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! All right? We can look at every sanction about every weight class, all these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if Bivol fights Canelo Alvarez again. The only fight that I want Bivol in is better be in. Is he fight Joe Smith? Is it still a good fight? Yeah, it's a good fight. Yeah. So I'm not going to knock the man, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, Anthony Joshua ducked the shit out of Deontay Wilder. Was he 3-belt champion? Yes, the fuck he was. Nobody was asking for him to fight these other motherfuckers. The only person we wanted him to fight was Deontay Wilder. That's it. Fuck we talking about. What are we talking about? I'm not knocking him for going the route that he went. I'm knocking him for saying what he said while going the route he went. There is a difference. Errol Spence didn't lie about what he was doing. Errol Spence didn't say, I want Terrence Crawford, only Crawford, I want Crawford, no one else, just Crawford, and then go fight everybody else. And you niggas fall for that shit every fucking time, bro. It's extremely simple. The problem is you don't want to put the jacket on your favorite. That's the problem. You don't want to put the jacket on your favorite. You don't. Listen, man, you can't fight them all. Oh, no, BF, I don't care. I don't consider it a duck. Then what do you consider it? No, BF, ain't a duck to me. Then what is it? What is it? I'm not saying Errol is scared of this man. He never was. At all. Never. It was never about fear. It was just his strategy. That's all, bro. You guys take the word duck and you say it's immediately a negative thing. Immediately. You can't fight everybody at one time. You can't. Someone is going to be behind somebody else. But if you fought the guy that everybody wants to see y'all two fight right away, everybody else becomes secondary smoke. Deontay Wilder wanted Anthony Joshua from the jump. From the jump. As soon as that nigga said some goofy ass shit about he knocked him out in 3 rounds, he was like, then knock me the fuck out in 3 rounds and make the fucking fight. Let's get it popping. And they shitted on Deontay Wilder for it. Shitted on the man bad. Bad. The only difference that Errol did is Errol knew that motherfucker wasn't going to fight him, bro. He knew. He could have came out here capping and lying. I don't want nobody. He could have did what that nigga did. I don't want nobody, bro. I don't want nobody. No, I don't want no Sean Porter. Sean Porter ain't elite. Sean Porter ain't shit, man. Oh, man, get this guy the fuck out of here, man. Nobody want to fight no motherfucking Ugas. Ugas ain't shit. Ugas got mad loss. I don't want him. I want Bud. I want Terrence Crawford. And then go out and fight Ugas and fight Sean Porter. He could have did that. But he didn't. He just told the truth. These guys over here got belts too. I'm going to get these. That was the man's strategy. I do not knock him at all. I am man down. That's his strategy. He followed his strategy, got the belts, and we see that his strategy was a good strategy. It don't mean it's not still a strategic duck. It don't mean it's not strategic duck. It don't mean that. It just means that his strategy was correct. That's all. His strategy was correct. That's all. But it was still a strategic duck, bro. There's a difference, and I understand. I don't see the comments, but I understand a lot of motherfuckers gonna be there. Oh man, BF, I don't agree because I can't see that. I can't. You have no say. Zero. Because my formula is consistent. The best, fighting the best, something stopping it. I'm consistent. You niggas are wishy-washy. You niggas move all over the place. I can say that's a strategic duck and still say I'm man down all day, every day. Twice on Sunday. 1.5 on Monday. Ain't nothing changed. But y'all get all up in your panties. Oh, no, God, no. Give me the Vagisil. You're scared. No. Because immediately when I say duck, when anyone says duck, you immediately take the duck for fear. Immediately. It's fear. It's scared. I'm scared. No, you're scared. He's scared, man. He's scared. He's scared. It's an immediate thing in your mind. It's immediate. Instantaneous fear. If someone ducking is fear. Now, don't get it fucked up. There's people that do duck. If you saw my morning grind, you will see I said Konstantin Panamarov ducked the shit out of Errol Spence. Ducked the fuck out of that man for fear. He wanted zero smoke. They couldn't order this man enough times. He was no smoke wanted. There was no reason for him to not fight Errol Spence. None. Motherfucker was refusing to fight in eliminators. Bro, the motherfucker was a mandatory, and they was going to give him an eliminator to let the nigga get some courage. He was refusing to fight in that too. He just wanted to be ranked. That was it. That was his championship. Just be ranked. That nigga was scared to death. There's a difference, bro. When you look at Terrence Crawford did worse. He did worse, bro. His shit was worse. Absolutely worse. Again, the same formula. The best. Fighting the best. This part right here. This Terrence Crawford is not stupid. He's not dumb. He's really not dumb at all. He's not dumb. He's business dumb, but he's not a dumb person. Man, he knew who the best fighters are. He knew exactly who they are. He did not want to box himself in, which is why every time they said, what about Errol Spence? Well, the eye test can lie to you. Right? It's really not even you guys. Thurman is really Thurman. Yeah. He didn't want to box himself into an Errol Spence fight. Pacquiao. He did worse. Errol told the truth. This man lied. Blatantly lied. Now, you can mix in whether or not the man had some inkling of fear because he was talking about, I'm comfortable at 140. Why do I got to move up? I don't got to move up. I can stay right here. I'm fine right here. You can mix that in. You can mix in the strategy of getting the biggest bag. You can mix that in. There's a lot of things you can mix in with this dude. A lot of things. But the formula, the best, fighting the best, something here hindering it, the formula is the same. He just took it above and beyond. Took that shit above and beyond. Lying like a motherfucker, bro. Just blatantly lying. Telling motherfuckers right to their face, I didn't say that. Like, nigga, I'm playing this for you. This is you. What the fuck you talking about? The media. That nigga's Donald Trump. Fake news. The fuck you mean fake news? This is you, nigga. I'm playing this for you. What are you talking about? Fake news. Fake. You're fake. You're fake. Fake news. You're fake. Like, what? You literally, clearly did not want to fight Errol Spence. And if you did, you didn't want to fight him when the fight could have been made. You didn't want to. You didn't want to, bro. Oh, no, BF, you tripping. He wanted to fight him, bro. He was right there. He ran down on EJ. He ran down on EJ. Go look at the interview with Ness. Go look at that, man, with Ellie Setback, man. He ran down on EJ. And Bob Arum was there, and he did what? His manager, his promoter, his boss, his massa was right there, and he did what? Errol Spence talk about, I'm my own boss. Call Big EJ. Hey, is this EJ? Is this EJ? Did they call him ass? Did they call his ass right then? Did Bob Arum say, fuck a call? What do you want? No, the nigga said, well, you know, the best thing you can do is stay away from this man right here. Pussy, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? None of them niggas wanted that fight. Bob Arum didn't want it. Terrence Crawford didn't want it. Not at that time. Maybe he wants it now. I don't believe he wants it now neither. I don't. You cannot convince me he wants this fight. You can't. You cannot convince me. There is nothing this man has done, nothing that says he wants this fight. He has done everything to avoid it. Don't tell me, oh, well, that ain't ducking, BFTB. Avoiding is ducking. Yeah, we know him and Errol is one of the best. They're two of the best, I mean. Best fighting the best. Well, in here, the nigga said he wants 60-40 in his favor, 50-50 or no fight. Oh, I agree to 35%, but I ain't signing it. Oh, the managers work for us. They work for us, so you just tell them that's what you want. But he didn't tell them that. So he told Errol to tell the managers, but he didn't tell his manager. Yeah, all up in here. Keep the formula simple. Keep it the same. You can use the same formula for every fucking body. Keep the formula the same. Here's the best fighting the best. Here's the best fighting the best, and something right here. If something right here is stopping this from stopping that, then somebody's ducking. All you gotta do is look at the facts. Now the duck word, again, you guys take this shit and you run with it as fear right away. Immediate fear, instantaneous fear. Errol Spence was never scared of this man. Never. Never. His strategy was because he knew he wasn't going to get this guy right away. He fucking knew it. Motherfuckers tell me, oh, Errol could have just got that fight 5-6 years ago. They could. How? How could he get it? Can't nobody explain how Errol Spence would have been able to get that fight 5 years ago. No one can explain. But does that stop him from trying? That's the strategic duck part. That right there. That is the strategic duck part. It did not stop the man from trying. Didn't even try. He's like, man, I already know what's going on with this. And we knew too. I knew. I'm not stupid. I knew. As bad as I don't want to say it, the formula's the fucking same. The best fighting the best, something hindering it. It don't matter how the fuck I feel about it. It doesn't matter. The formula is the same. The formula. But motherfuckers out here just making up whatever the fuck, just taking the formula and tweaking it however they want to tweak it. Let me move it over here. Let me move it over there. Let me take that out. Let me spin this around. Let me stir that around. Let me do. No, the formula is the formula. X plus Y equals Z. 1 plus 1 equals 2. The formula is the formula. You don't gotta like it. It is what it is. Gervonta Tank Davis ducked the shit out of Devin Haney. The formula is the formula. It is what it is. The formula is the formula. The best, fighting the best, something stopping it. Now, what stopped it? Don't tell me he didn't duck this man. Yes, he did. Coach, hold on a second. Don't worry, it's processing. I'll play it for you in a second. Okay, let's get to it. Again, the formula. You have the best fighters. You have the best fighting the best. You have something stopping it. Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney are the best fighters. That is the best two. The best two at 135. That is the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford of 135. The best two. Frank Martin is one of the best. Shakur Stevenson just got there. I don't know if he's one of the best, but we'll see. We'll see. He hasn't fought nobody at 135, but people put him there. So I'll put him there. No problem. I don't know, but I'll put him there. Just off of name recognition alone. So you got those guys right there. You got them. You have the best of bundle right there. Right? You want to put in Ryan Garcia, throw him in there off of his name. No problem. Throw him in there, throw Ryan in there off of his name. No problem. So you got Tank, you got Devin, you got Ryan, you got motherfucking Frank Martin. Put him in there. That's fine. I don't put Ryan there, but let's put him in there anyway, just for the sake of this argument. Put him in there. The creme de la creme, the Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford of that bundle package, because all those guys are the best. All right, so the creme de la creme of that is Tank and Devin. That is the creme de la creme. That's a fact. The creme de la creme. It is not Ryan Garcia. He has done nothing. Shakur Stevenson has not fought anybody at 135. This is his first fight. Frank Martin is about to be a mandatory. He is pretty much Jerron Boots Ennis at 135. The creme de la creme is Devin and Tank. That's the creme de la creme. Okay.
Like, come on. So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not out my contract. Let's make the fight happen. Since you was wanting to talk crazy, let's do that. I want to fight you if you win, Devin Haney.
Got it. Okay, so that's number one. So if you win, now the best, Tank and Devin, creme de la creme, fighting the best. Same formula. And right here, something stopped it. That man said, if you win, fight me. Let's fight Devin Haney, if you win. Now, that's his words. You guys, Tank protectors, jumped in saying everybody knew he had a 3-fight deal. Everybody knew. Well, isn't that nigga included in everybody? For some strange reason, you guys try to exclude that nigga. You try to exclude him. I'm a Tank fan. But for some strange reason, you try to exclude this man. I'm more of a Tank fan than Shakur. Facts. I'm not a liar, bro. I'm a Shakur fan, but I'm more of a Tank fan. These are facts. But for some strange reason, everybody knew that Devin was in a 3-fight deal, except for Tank Davis. Okay.
Like, come on. So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not out my contract. Let's make the fight happen. Since you was...
Let me do it a different way. Let BF do it a different way. I'm gonna do it a different way for y'all. BF gonna do it a different way. I'll do it like this.
So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not.
Now, this is in order now. This is in order. Listen carefully.
Fights now. See? It's 3. Remember, Tank said he didn't ask for fights. You understand? Then he asked him. He called Gambosa's. He said he'll fight Tank in his backyard, so I'm going to hold him for that. Devin Haney, he said, I want Devin Haney in one interview. Remember that?
Yep.
And then at the fight, he told Ron he want him.
Where the fuck did Hector Garcia come from? Where'd he come from? This is an order. That is Tank Davis saying, I want Devin, you win, I want you next. Fight me next. Coach Cal doubled down. The 3 names that he said that Tank wants, the 3 names is George Kambosos. I'm going to hold him to that. He's going to fight me in my backyard. I'm going to hold him to that. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Where the fuck did Hector Garcia come from? The best, fighting the best, something hindering it. Exhibit motherfucking A. That is a duck right there. Regardless of what the fuck you're, oh no, I don't care. I don't care. Yes, the fuck it was. Yes, it was. I'm the best. Tank and Devin. Fighting the best is the end goal. The stuff in the middle that stopped it, that hindered it. Why'd you fight Hector? You knew Devin had a 3-fight deal. It didn't stop you from saying that. Are you telling me Tank's a clout chaser? He did it for clout? Is that what y'all telling me? He did it for clout? He really didn't want to fight Devin. He just clout chased Devin? Make up your mind. Because neither one of them are good. Neither one. Neither stance is good. Neither. Saying he ducked Devin or he clout chased Devin. But he did one of the two. Now you guys try to spin that, slice it, dice it, whatever the fuck you want to do. That man said, I want to fight Devin. Everybody knew, to include that nigga, knew that Devin had a 3-fight deal. But when Devin said, fuck this rematch, all of a sudden, now Devin's the problem. All of a sudden, Devin's the problem now. All of a sudden. Okay.
You say you want to fight Devin Haney next, so clearly you believe Devin is going to win the fight. But do you think Kambosos?
I said if he wins.
No, I'm saying if he win the fight. I'm saying.
I said if he wins. So he doubled down. He doubled down. Doubled down. If he wins, he doubled down. I have no idea where the fuck Hector Garcia came from. No clue. He said, George Kambosos fighting me in my backyard. He said he's going to fight me in my backyard. I'm going to hold him to that. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. That's what he said. But yet here we get a Hector Garcia, and you guys, that's not a duck, man. It's a fucking duck. There was no mention of Hector Garcia. 0.
Do you think Kambosos will have a head?
What your thoughts are on Tank talking about retirement already?
Nah, see, y'all gotta understand. Look at all the greats. It's no difference. You gotta look at all the fights that he had. Who's gonna be that next superstar? You know what I'm saying? Tank been boxing since he was 7 years old. Don't he deserve a break sometimes?
I have no disrespect to the great Coach Cal. No disrespect. That is a great person. All right. So I don't want nobody to say I'm not disrespecting Coach Cal. I'm not. I promise you. I respect Coach Cal, bro. I respect the man. I respect what he did. I respect his grind. I respect his hustle. But you guys will tell me in a heartbeat, oh man, well, Bill Haynes said this, and Bill Haynes, what about this, BF? What about what Bill said, BF? That's what Coach said. After saying we got 3 fights, now all of a sudden, it's okay for him to retire. The best, Tank Devin, fighting the best is the end goal. Something hindering it in the middle. BF keeps it extremely simple. I keep it very simple, bro. I keep it very, very simple. I don't beat around the bush. I don't beat around the bush with nothing. I keep it very, very simple. Very. All right? I don't have to sit here and cap and disrespect and down nobody. Me want the best to fight the best. I have a problem with the ducking part. I want the best to fight the best. I have a problem with this. That's what I have a problem with. The best, I know who they are. Fighting the best is what I want. This part is the ducking.
He ain't fought nobody. Fight who? Who? The lightweight title has changed hands 4 times in the last, what, 2 years? 3? Yeah. 2.5 years?
Lomachenko, Lopez, to Kambosos to Haney. So
4 times. So, what are we talking about? Fight who?
Devin Haney, motherfucker! What do you mean fight who? It's changed 4 times. So the fuck what? I don't give a fuck if it changed 50 fucking times. The last nigga with it is the nigga you should be trying to fight. Fuck is we talking about? Fight who? Who? Fight who? 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 And you niggas condone this shit. You condone it. Then try to run around this motherfucker acting stupid like you don't know this nigga fucking duck Devin. Acting stupid. That's not a duck. No, he ain't a duck. No, I can't. No, I can't give it to him. You can't give it to him because you ride for the man personally. You can't give it to him because you ride for the man personally. And if you were like Errol Spence and just told the fucking truth, wouldn't be a problem. But you guys can't tell the truth. You blend in your personal feelings with boxing. Oh, no, Tank ain't ducked nobody. Ain't no way he ducked ain't nobody. The proof is in your face. I don't even know what the fuck you niggas' formula for ducking is. The best. Fighting the best is the end goal. Stopping it. What's stopping it? Who's stopping it? If it was Devin Haney stopping it, I'd crucify him. It wouldn't mean I don't rock with Dev. I am still Dream Team. I fuck with Dev. Not a liar. So if Dev was the one doing it, I'd give him the business. Facts. Motherfucking Dev can't go to 1 motherfucking 40 and just fight some fucking bumps. No, sir. No, sir. No. No, you cannot. The best. Fighting the best. What's hindering it? Devin the Dream Haney is the undisputed champion at 135. At worst, he should move up and become the mandatory to Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor winner. At worst, at a minimum, if he doesn't, he ducked him. Is that fucking hard to say? Oh, no, he ain't ducked Teofimo because Teo ducked him first. I don't give a fuck who ducked who first. Don't care. I do not care. Don't. The formula is the formula. It's not going to change because I rock with Devin Heavy. It ain't going to change because I can pick up the phone and call him. It ain't going to change because I rock with Errol Spence. It ain't going to change with nobody. It is what it is. But you niggas be too scared to say it because it be your motherfucking favorite. It is what it is. Whether it's fear or strategy is the question. That's the question. Not if a motherfucker ducked. No, if it's fear or if it's strategy. If it's strategy, then try to understand the fucking strategy. All right, okay, that makes sense. Well, I know why Errol did that then, bro, because, look what he's going through right now. That shit makes sense to me. It don't change the fucking facts. The facts are still the same. It does not change. It is that you niggas out here making up whatever the fucking excuse you want to make up for what a duck is. You niggas doing that. Oh, well, I don't consider that a duck. I don't consider that this. Oh, I don't consider that. You just go with the wind. One day a duck is this, the next day a duck is that. You have zero consistency, which is why you could never fuck with me. The best. Fighting the best. Something hindering it. Now, what's hindering it? Whatever hindering it, Whoever's doing it is the duck. Now, once we know who's the duck, we can understand whether it's fear or strategy in this duck. Fear or strategy. It's one of the two in here. In this right here, this confusion right here that's stopping the best from fighting the best. In this fucking confusion, it's either fear or strategy. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. I can tell you without question, Errol Spence shit was strategy. Without fucking question. All strategy. He feared that man at all. Never. It was never feared. It was just a strategy. And it was the right strategy. It was. It was the absolute correct strategy. Absolute correct. And it was still a strategic duck. Still. It was the absolute, unequivocally correct strategy. But it didn't stop him from actually trying. I can't sit here and say, bro, Tank Davis, man, you the A side. Why the fuck you don't send no contracts? And then say Errol Spence didn't have to send one, but he's the A side. Make it make sense. So Errol don't got to send shit as he don't even got to try. But Tank got to try. Errol don't got to try. Errol, listen, bro, it's man down over here. All right, it's man down over here. I'm not a liar. The formula is the same for everybody. He could have tried. Yes. Back then, he didn't. Although he knew it wasn't going to hit for nothing. He knew that. He didn't waste his time, but it wouldn't have stopped him from trying. Get mad all you want. I don't know what y'all saying in the comments. I'm not a liar. You niggas can fluff all the fuck you want. I'm not giving you no fluff. Because y'all run around here say, oh man, that's not a duck. That's not a duck. This ain't a duck. Yeah, the fuck it was. Yeah, it was. Gervonta Tank Davis ducked the shit out of Devin Haney. Ducked the shit out of him. Teofimo Lopez, the same fucking thing. Ducked the shit out of him. There is no fucking difference. None. Devin was T.O.'s mandatory. Facts. And T.O. said it himself. Oh, listen, Dev. Listen, you little bitch. Nigga didn't even look good trying to act on the camera with Michelle Jo Felt, or Felt, whatever the fuck her name is. He didn't even look good. His acting was garbage. Listen, I tell you something, you little bitch. I'm gonna corner you and checkmate you. You're the mandatory, right? You're my mandatory. Oh, okay. We're gonna fight you next. That's what we're gonna do. And then, and if you try to price yourself out, okay, no problem. I got you for that. I got that for you too. We're gonna send you to a fucking purse bid. That's what we're gonna do because you're checkmated. You're checkmated, you little bitch. And then all of a sudden, after you got your ass whooped and moved up, motherfuckers like, everybody knows what I was gonna do. They made those belts. They wanted Devin to win. The takeover. The COVID. Everybody knew what I was gonna do. I was gonna vacate them. And no one said a fucking word. Didn't say a word. A-okay. It was A-okay. Motherfuckers in here trying to justify Vasyl Lomachenko. Trying to justify this shit. Lomachenko, Devin. Best fighting the best. Lomachenko, Devin, the best fighters. The end goal, best fighting the best. Lomachenko, Devin, best fighting the best. Now, what stopped it? Right here in the middle, this confusion. What stopped it? This nigga took the franchise title. That's what stopped it. And motherfuckers will come in here and try to argue me down. BFTB, he didn't know. BFTB, no. He said he didn't know. Then give it the fuck back. If you didn't know what you now know, that this right here hindered, I'm never ducking Devin. I never ducked Devin. It never happened. If you didn't know that what you got was a duck belt, and now you do, then give it the fuck back. No one told your punk ass to keep it after you knew what the fuck it was. Yeah. See, it'd be funny because niggas will come in here dick riding Lomachenko and they'll skip that part. They'll say over here, man, Devin didn't duck. I mean, Loma didn't duck because Loma didn't know. He told the world he didn't ask for this belt. He didn't ask for that. They gave it to him. He didn't ask for it. They put that on there. It was against him. They was all against him. Well, now you know why the fuck did you keep it? You could have gave it back. Devin did. Yeah, Devin gave that back. Because if Devin kept it, guess who wouldn't be his fucking mandatory next? Shakur Stevenson would not be his WBC motherfucking Mando next. Nigga, yeah, he wouldn't be. Devin would be the franchise champion, but he gave it back. He refused to take it. He's the reason why Shakur Stevenson will be his fucking WBC mandatory. Facts. He took that on, but instead you niggas shit on that man. Oh man, he ducking Shakur, man. This is the man. Devin Haney is the reason Shakur is relevant. Otherwise, who would he be fighting? Who would he be fighting? If no Devin, if Devin didn't give back the franchise title and accepted it like Vasile did, like Tio did, like Bozo did, if Devin didn't reset rightful fucking order, whose mandatory would Shakur be? Because he's fighting for the WBC mandatory. Whose mandatory would he be? Yeah. But we'll blow right past that. I tell y'all, Shakur Stevenson ducked Devin Haney. No, he didn't. No way, no, BF. He wants to fight him, BF. He wants to fight him, BF. He wants to fight him. Yeah. The best. Fighting the best. If Shakur, one of the best, wants to fight the best, what stopped it? What stopped it? What stopped it? Well, in this mass confusion, this man was a WBO champion. He threw it away over a pound. He did absolutely dick to make that pound. Nothing. That nigga could have cut his hair and got a bald fade. Sean Porter did. Sean Porter cut his shit, was looking fucked up. Said, hey, cut me, Mick. Just keep cutting until I'm on weight. Just keep cutting this shit. This nigga came there with a fucking box. You mean to tell me you couldn't have cut some of that shit off? Came back out, jumped on the scale with a fade? Your shit ain't growing back? You're 25? Your hair stopped growing? Nigga, you need Rogaine? You did dick to make weight. You threw away this middle right here. You threw that away. And then you moved up claiming you want the best. These are facts. I don't care how y'all feel about it. I know for a fact, and 100% fact, that DHP went to Top Rank in order to fight Shakur Stevenson. I know it for a fact. He was told no. You got Bob Arum out here right now capping. Oh man, listen, well, you know, we don't know. I think Devin is too big for 135, and he's gonna be moving up, and Shakur will get one of those. The fuck you mean you think? Isn't it whatever Bob orders? Isn't it that? Isn't Devin with Top Rank right the fuck now? But you don't know what's going on with Dev. You don't know. You don't know. Nothing. Listen, bro, I understand when we're talking about sides of the street. We can say that man's the A side. Free agents. That man's the A side. Free agents. I understand. They're both under Bob Arum. Vasile Lomachenko fight was not official. It wasn't signed until 2 days before they announced it. Motherfuckers like, oh, why don't you push Lomachenko to the side? For what? What's the offer? We're both with Bob Arum. We're both with Top Rank. Have you talked to Top Rank? Have you talked to Bob Arum to say, hey, what are we offering? You did nothing. You did dick. But niggas keep coming here telling me, oh, man, Dev, Duck, and Shakur. Dev, Duck, and Shakur, man. Dev, don't. What did Shakur do? What? What did he do? Oh, no, ain't no way Shakur wants to fight him. Says who? Based on what? What? I can tell you niggas all day long. Bro, man, listen, bro, I'm fucking Mike Tyson up. I want smoke with Mike Tyson. That's what I want. I'll punch Mike Tyson in his shit. Listen, bro, I'm more skilled than Mike Tyson. I'm more skilled. Mike Tyson's old. He's past it. Listen, bro, BFTB fucks Tyson up. I fuck him up. Yeah, it sounds real convincing, don't it? Now, what am I doing to make it happen? The best. Fighting the best. Now, what's going on in here? What is BFTB doing to make the fight with Mike Tyson happening? Am I contacting this man saying, hey, Mike, hey, I think I fucked you up, bro. Let's get this bread. Let's get this bread. Am I contacting him? Am I DMing him? Am I texting him? Nigga, I got texts and DMs where this nigga said focus on Lomachenko, and it wasn't signed. The fight wasn't signed. But I'm guessing Bill Haney's the problem. Everybody else can talk, but Bill's the problem. Shakur ain't ducking. Shakur ain't ducking. Bro, he's a masterful fighter, bro. Masterful. He's a masterful fighter. He's one of the best. Fighting the best. Now, what stopped it? Is it fear or is it strategy? Is it fear or is it strategy? Which one? Shakur Stevenson said the first fight he wants at 135 is Lomachenko. That is what he said. He sent contracts to William Zapata. He sent contracts to Pitbull Cruz. He sent contract to Bozo. Someone tell me why the fuck Loma didn't get one. They're on the same side of the street. But yet Bob Arum came out again, I think today. Today, talking about, well, you know, the next fight is Lomachenko and Shakur. Really? Really? It's the next fight? So, no, the next fight is not the winner of Lomachenko and Devin versus Shakur? That's not the next fight? The next fight is Loma and Shakur? That's the next fight? So, if Devin beats the shit out of Loma, which is what more than likely will happen, it's still Shakur and Loma? Vasyl Lomachenko is fighting for Devin Haney's WBC and WBO titles. That's where he's Mando. The WBA Super don't have a mandatory. That is Tank Davis. He don't want it. That's up to him when he wants it. The IBF will be the mandatory next. The IBF. Not the WBC, not the WBO. The IBF. That is what is next. So why isn't Shakur fighting for the IBF mandatory? Why are you fighting for the WBC mandatory when you know Vasyl Lomachenko is fighting for the WBC mandatory right now? Which means Devin will not be obligated to fight a WBC mandatory until next May. His next mandatory will be the IBF. Again, the best fights, the best fighters, fighting the best. Now, what's hindering it? Who's stopping this? Devin is at the top. He's undisputed. He is the prize that everybody should be trying to get. That they should be trying. Not Devin, them. You don't check down, you check up. I don't see anybody going to the motherfucking hospital saying, yo, let me get a check down. I need a check down. Listen, bro, all I need is a check down. That's all I need. Listen, bro, I'm coming from I'm going to get to the dentist to get my 6-month check down. No, you check up. You check up. Devin Haney is the only nigga around this motherfucker looking down on niggas, trying to pull niggas up, checking down. He's the only one. Nobody else is doing that shit. Terrence Crawford didn't do it. Nigga got undisputed and bounced. Sergey Lipinets was his motherfucking mandatory, but I don't see the same energy. I don't see the same energy. I don't see motherfuckers saying, nah, bud, you can't. You gotta fight your mandatory. So if Sergey Lipinets, if his name was Shakur Stevenson, I wonder if y'all would give him the exact same vim and vigor that y'all are giving Devin. No, Terrence Crawford, you can't. No, you can't. You can't move up. You can't. You gotta fight your mandatory, bro. You know it. Best fighters. Fighting the best. Now, what's stopping you? The formula is very simple. All right, so let me look back into the comments because I wanted to get that off my chest. So let me look back in the comments. Big Dog Willie, you are a dick rider. And I mean that 100% factually. You are an absolute dick rider. Now, if you want to come and explain this, by all means, explain this. By all means, you go on and click the link and explain these far-fetched stories, this far-fetched scenarios. I would love for you to explain these far-fetched scenarios you fucking talking right now. So let me go ahead and pin this link now. Let me go ahead and pin this. Let me pin that. Now you go ahead and click the link and explain these far-fetched scenarios. You are a Shakur Stevenson dick rider. Factually, you are a Shakur Stevenson dick rider. He couldn't make the weight, huh? He couldn't do shit to make a fucking pound like Sean Porter did, huh? He couldn't do that. He couldn't do nothing. Nothing. The nigga said he wanted Shakur Stevenson in his first fight. I mean, he wanted Vasyl Lomachenko in his first fight at 135. But he sent other niggas contracts and not Lomachenko. Go ahead and click the link and explain these far-fetched scenarios the fuck you talking about. I'm listening. I would love you to go ahead and click the link and explain this. I would love it. It's a far-fetched scenario. He couldn't. It can't. Nigga, the fucking formula is simple. The formula is simple. The best fighters fighting the best. Now, what in here stopped it? Who stopped it? If it was Devin that stopped it, I'm on his fucking helmet. Yeah, if Devin stopped it, I'm on his motherfucking helmet. I'm on his helmet. Yeah, the best fighters fighting the best. Now, what stopped it? Determining a duck is extremely simple. Determining a duck is extremely easy. It's not difficult at all. It ain't. It's extremely easy. Extremely. It's extremely simple. I mean, the link is there. Now, I explained to you what a duck is. I explained to you very simple. My favorites are in there because I'm consistent. Now, I would love somebody to come in here and refute this shit. I would love it. I would love somebody to come in here and refute this shit. I would love it. It's Friday. Don't act like y'all niggas got shit to do. I would love somebody to come in here and refute this shit. I would love it, bro. I would love it. Refute it. Refute anything I said. Refute it. I guarantee you, the only thing you will be doing is solidifying my stance. That's the only thing you will be doing. Solidifying not just my stance, the stance. Because it's just that simple. Oh, no, BF, that's your opinion, and that's how for me, I look at it. In order for you to be a duck, you have to have, hopscotch backwards on the good foot. If you didn't go if mama sent you to the store for cigarettes and you ain't go get them and you came back with the short pack, you came back with Newport 100s and not Newport shorts. If you came back, then that's what it is. Then that's what it is. Now, if you came back with that, So for me, I can't consider it a duck because I looked at it like that, and you don't look at it like nothing. You are justifying for your favorite fighter. That's what you are doing. The formula is extremely simple. It is extremely simple. Extremely. The best fighters. Fighting the best. Now, what's stopping it? What's stopping it? Because in here, what's stopping it? The stopping is the thing. Now, what's stopping it is where you determine the ducking. What's stopping it? If fighters are signed to fight somebody else, it's not a duck. They're fighting somebody else. That's what's stopping it. Got it. We keep it pushing. We keep it pushing. If the fighters are available, if they're available, then there's a problem. There's a problem. There's a big problem. Oh man, Devin wasn't available. He wasn't available. So then you're calling Tank a clout chaser. Is that what we're doing? You're calling Tank a clout chaser. Is that what y'all doing? No, he's not a clout chaser either. Then what is he? What is he? Oh man, Tank, he just talking shit, bro. That's what it is. Tank just talking shit. He listen, bro. He not a clout chaser. He not a duck, man. He just talking shit. That's all it is, BM. He just talking shit. But then when Bill talks shit, oh, see now, Bill, you shut up, bro. Bill, you shut up because, that's the reason, see? That's the reason why Tank ain't gonna fight him. That's the reason why Tank ain't gonna fight Devin. Tank ain't gonna fight Devin because Bill out here talking shit. Bill running his mouth. And Bill running his mouth. That's why. If Bill would just sit back and be humble, if Bill just sit back and be quiet, don't say nothing, then maybe we might pick him. Bill just need to be quiet. Of course you are, Rube, because you are a Tank dick rider, my nigga. It's no beef. Of course, I don't expect you to call Devin anything else, my dude. Nothing. And I ain't got no, you family to me. All y'all, everybody that's wrenched up with me, I rock with all y'all. I'm not a liar. My nigga Rube know he a Tank dick rider. He know it. It is what it is. It is what, I'm not mad at him. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. He's going to defend this man to the death. It's all good. I ain't got no beef with my nigga Rube. It's all good. He is one of the peoples who point is irrelevant. Those are the people that I told you guys. Now, my brother, my homie Rube, is one of those people that I told y'all in the beginning that do not care what their favorite does. They don't care. They just follow him around. So because they follow him around, his stance on what it is irrelevant. It's no beef. No beef at all. That's my nigga. That's my nigga right there. Rube, my nigga. Big Dog Willie, my nigga. It's my homie. Both of them niggas are individual dick riders. One of them dick rides Shakur, the other one dick rides Tank. So they just follow them around, and I'm not knocking either one of them. Them is my niggas. But I'm also not a liar. And what they're doing is exactly what I said. That's why their stance is irrelevant to me. Because they are not about the best fighting the best. They are about their fighter. Big Dog Willie is about his fighter, Shakur. That's it. Don't matter. He's about Shakur. He cannot justify anything I said. My brother Rube is about Tank. He cannot justify anything. Nothing. He can't justify nothing. Not a goddamn thing. My brother Rube can't justify shit. Neither can Big Dog. Neither can anybody else. The link is pinned, bro. It's Friday. Don't act like you work tomorrow. I said, don't act like you work tomorrow, bro. The link is pinned. Don't act like you niggas got something to do. Man, shit. Listen, bro. If I didn't have to get up early for work tomorrow for heart surgery, If I didn't have to get up early to work, man, if I didn't have a fucking brain surgery tomorrow, shit, I'll click the link and I'll be on your helmet, BF, and you already know it. I'll be on your helmet. It's crazy. When I put the link in there, right? BF went from like 260 to 230. I went from 260 to 233, 32 now. It was all good before the link was in that motherfucker. Y'all was good then. But when the link put in that motherfuckers, niggas like, nah, let me go ahead and chill. You know what? I do got brain surgery tomorrow. Let me go ahead and get some sleep. Nigga like, man, listen, bro. There's a few boilers that are broken. Let me go ahead and jump on them motherfuckers right quick. Let me go ahead and jump on. Let me go ahead and jump on them right quick. I gotta fix the air conditioner, bro. It's coming time. It's getting close to summer. It's getting close to summer. We all know it's gonna be hot in Texas. I have some air conditioners to fix. Man, I'm done listening to DF anyway, bro. I heard what I had to hear. Let me go ahead and get out of here, man. I'm hungry, bro. I'm gonna get something to eat anyway. Shit. I'm gonna get something to eat anyway. Man, that motherfucking pressure is real, bro. That pressure real as a motherfucker. Yeah. When that motherfucking link gets dropped, nigga, it's like the turning on the lights, the house full of roaches, niggas just bounce. My nigga God himself is in the building. What's up, King? I turn the motherfucking lights on, bro, niggas bounce. My nigga Dezo, what up, Dezo? What's up, dog? Yo, they gotta change up that Cadillac converter. Niggas gotta change all 4 tires and paint their car right quick. Like, hold up, dog. I'll be right back. Listen, bro, BF will be back. I'll be back, dog. Hold up. Nah, keep that link right there. BF got you. I'll be back. Hold up. Let me come right back right quick. Let me go ahead and paint this car and buy this zebra. Listen, bro, I got 3-4 zebras and about 9 elephants to buy and paint, but I'll be right back. Take me about a little bit. Give me a little bit. I'll be back. Niggas, and the shit is dropping like a motherfucking dog. That shit is 220. Oh, 230 now. Shit dropped. 30 niggas bounced immediately. As soon as I put the link in there, 30 niggas did. As soon as I dropped the link, 30 niggas bounced. That beautiful fucking menace is in the building. What's up, Queen? Salute to my nigga, my Queen Dahlia. I see you, Queen. Seen and unseen. What's up, homie? What up, killer? Jerome King, talk to me. I see you.
Yeah, what's good, BF, man? Salute to you. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Now, this Shakur and Devin situation, it's really crazy because this is something that I've battled in my mind over and over again, and I don't know what to think or say.
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you. Listen, bro, let me explain something to you guys. I keep my brother's words. Let's keep my brother's words right now. He said he battled. The reason why you battled is because you have no formula. That's why you battled. You're trying to justify some shit instead of letting 1 + 1 = 2. 1, the best. The equal 2 is the fight. Now, what's the other one? What's stopping it? If you do that, then it doesn't matter who you fuck with. It doesn't matter. If you follow the formula, then the outcome is what it is. Is when you start saying, listen, bro, the best and the best fights, but this right here, this really ain't Shakur. It's not Shakur. Well, then how the fuck is the best not fighting the best? How is that? Is Devin's fault? He's at the top looking down. It is dumb niggas supposed to be climbing up. The door is wide open. This nigga went a different route. So when you say I'm confused, man, I'm handed up, it's because you're not keeping it simple. Breathe on that. I'm listening to you, homie. Talk to me.
All right, but Anyway, here's my thing. Now, yes, I hear a lot of people going back and forth about, Shakur Stevenson missing weight. And this is one of the things that I went back and forth in my mind about. One, how long did he know that he could not make the weight?
Over 2 weeks. Over 2 weeks.
And see, that's where the problem is. If he knew that 2 weeks ago, then he could have invoked that clause with either WBO or WBC to move up and get the fight with Devin.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter, bro. He didn't do anything.
Exactly.
Got on the scales and did nothing. Nothing. Your hair has weight. It has weight. He didn't even try. He didn't cut his hair and get a fade. What's wrong with a fade? It'll grow back. He did nothing. He did nothing, brother. Nothing.
Right. And that's the part that I agree with. He didn't do anything. That is the part that I absolutely agree with.
Got it. Then the best in the best fights, this right here, this man did nothing. He ducked. There you go. He did nothing. If you agree that he did nothing in the middle, then he ducked. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. It don't matter what you say. You agree that he did nothing. He could have did something. That middle right here. That's the problem that you guys have. You're trying to justify this. You can't. Because he did nothing. If he did nothing, then he ducked. The man was over a pound. 1 pound. It's like 1.2. That's it. He did nothing. And then came out a couple of days ago and said that he's a small 135 pounder. The man said, hold up.
Hey, BF.
I'm listening to you, Ken. Talk.
I'm at work, so I can't talk too long.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm this notion with you always saying somebody ducking somebody for anything they do. I mean, I hear what you're saying about the whole him not making weight, and he could have did this and he could have did that. Man, to be real with you, number one is if he would have done that, Bob Arum was gonna let him fight anyway. Bob Arum doesn't care.
Stop. Where'd you get that from? Who told you that?
I'm just saying.
Okay, you're in here trying to justify. That's where you're at. You're in here. You're the best fight. You are right.
I won't use hypotheticals like you do.
No,
I don't know.
Give you hypotheticals. I give you facts.
Man, you use hypotheticals all the time.
Factual situations.
Man, you use hypotheticals all the day.
Factual situations.
All day long, BF. You use
No, that's a lie.
No, hold on.
You're lying. That's a lie. What I give you is factual situations. I don't give you, well, Bob wouldn't allow this and Bob would have did this, because you don't know if Bob would have did this. What I do say is I call niggas out for the smoke and put the link in the comments and they refuse to click it. That is a factual statement. So don't give me the cap about what Bob would have did.
And hey, man, I'm at work. I click the link, so don't ever put me on that category. So I don't click the link.
I can tell you that was a scenario. You know the scenario I give you all the time.
Well, yeah. I'm glad that you admit you can do scenarios. Yes, I'm glad you admit that.
Yeah, I give you factual situations. You gave me a hypothetical bullshit based on.
You give hypotheticals too. You give hypotheticals.
Let's try this again. You don't know what Bob Arum would do. I do know that if I put the link in the comment, niggas don't click it. You don't know what Bob Arum does. You have no idea. One day he'll do this, next day he'll do that. You also know that I call niggas for the smoke and they duck me.
We're not talking about you. I'm not talking about Bob Arum. Bob Arum. Yeah, you're right. Bob Arum was a bad example. He's a horrible example. But I'm just saying, in terms of you making up hypotheticals about if he would have done this, if he won that, if he would have done this, if he would have done that, then this would have happened. And we have no idea that would have happened, huh?
If Shakur Stevenson would have moved up when he had his WBO title, would he not have been a WBO mandatory?
He would be WO mandatory, but that doesn't mean he would have fought next. Lomachenko was already in the bag.
Says who? They didn't sign until 2 days before the fight. 2 days before they announced it.
Let me hit you back. Hold on. I got somebody on my tail. Let me hit you back up. Hold on. Okay?
Okay. Let's try this again. They did not sign to fight each other. Vasyl Lomachenko and Devin Haney did not sign to fight each other until 2 days before they announced the fight. 2 days. If Shakur Stevenson was the mandatory to Devin Haney, this man is telling me that Bob Arum wouldn't have allowed him to fight. That's what he's telling me. Bob wouldn't have allowed an in-house fight. An in-house. You had Devin for 3 fights. 2 mandatories and 1 fight. Two shots for undisputed and then 1 open fight. The third one was open. That is what Bob Arum does to everybody. That is the reason why Jeff Horn had a 3-fight deal to get the Pacquiao fight. That is the reason why. Jeff Horn had a 3-fight deal to get the Pacquiao fight. That's the reason why he had no problem making a Terrence Crawford fight with Jeff Horn as the mandatory, because it was part of Top Rank, because they had a 3-fight deal, because he got the 3-fight deal from Pacquiao. What the fuck are you niggas not getting? But again, a motherfucker will tell me I do hypotheticals all the time. BF, you do hypotheticals all the time. Factual ones. I don't just make some bullshit. Come on, man. Now you know if the light's on outside and it's blue and green, that you'll get pink. Common sense. Man, I don't say no goof-ass shit like that. I give you factual statements. Factual statements. Factual statements. Factual statements. Marquis says, Devin was at the Loma Ortiz fight. Look at this shit now. Look at this. Stepped in the ring after. We're to believe Loma and Devin wasn't next. He got in the ring with Ryan Garcia when they were both on the zone, my nigga. Was it fucking next?
It wasn't.
So what the fuck are we talking about?
It wasn't next.
Oh, he got in the ring. He got in the ring with Loma. So we're to believe that it wasn't next. But he got into the ring with Ryan Garcia when Ryan Garcia was his motherfucking mandatory and they were both on the zone. But yet this man is telling me, we're supposed to believe it was next, right? That wasn't next, BF? Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney wasn't next, BF? Is that we're to believe? We're to believe it wasn't next, BF? Ryan's is mandatory, BF. Did it happen, my brother Marquis? Did it happen? Okay. Okay. Try again, my nigga. Try again. Because you guys cannot stick to the motherfucking formula. You can't stick to it. The best fighters. Fighting the best. This is where you guys sit in here and you start doing a whole bunch of fuckery, a whole bunch of bullshit because you hate this nigga. Yeah, this is where y'all start doing this shit because you fucking hate this nigga. You can't keep it real with your motherfucking self because you hate this nigga. Because he's a threat to your fucking favorite. That's why. He's a threat to your favorite, so you fucking hate this nigga. So in here is where you niggas come in here and you start doing a whole bunch of bullshit. You start doing a whole bunch of bullshit right here. You have the best fighting the best. Right here, you have a whole bunch of bullshit. Marquis, you know you my family. All right, so don't be taking shit personal. You know you my family. And I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying don't. You know you my nigga. All right, you know you my nigga. But you guys you guys have this thing about you where you say you want the best to fight the best. That's what you want. That's what y'all say y'all do. You want this. That's what you want. I want the best to fight the best. You have the best fighters. Best fighting the best. You guys get stopped right here. And the first thing in you all's mind, even my nigga Jerome came in here and was like, shit, I can't what I can't, this thing with Shakur is just I can't figure it out. Yeah, because you guys have this thing in your mental fear immediately, fear. And that's the reason why we get defensive, because we're like, man, Tank ain't scared of nobody. Shakur ain't scared of nobody, man. Y'all niggas is bugging. He ain't ducking. You immediately, instantaneously associate ducking with fear. Instantaneously. And then you act like, shit, well, that's not what it is, because what it is, I don't think so. I don't think it's a duck, because instantaneously your mental will always equate ducking to fear. If you remove the fear from it, if you keep it simple, over here is the best fighters, and we know who they are. Over here is the fight we want. The best fighters, the fight we want. It's right there. Who's stopping it? We figure out who's stopping it. Once we figure out who's stopping it, once we figure that out, we figure out why. The why is either the fear or the strategy. Then we go into the strategy. If we've got it fear, we good. Konstantin Ponomarev was scared to motherfucking death. He was scared to death. All right? So that's fear. If you want to try to find out a nigga that's scared to death, equate what they're doing to Konstantin Ponomarev. That's fucking fear. If you can't equate it, then we're over here. Look at the strategy. What is Shakur Stevenson's strategy? What's his strategy? What's his strategy, bro? What is his strategy? What's his strategy? Can anybody tell me Shakur Stevenson's strategy? My nigga Rube capping hard as a bitch. Can anybody tell me what is Shakur Stevenson's strategy? What is his strategy? What? Anybody tell me. What is it?
And that's the unfortunate thing. We don't know what it is.
Okay, so we don't know what his strategy is, right? We don't know.
Right.
You're telling me you don't know. Well, I do know. You could have fought Lomachenko in your first fight like you said you wanted. Y'all on the same side of the street. I don't see the same push you niggas is doing. Oh, Devin Shakur. Dev gotta fight Shakur, man. Devin Shakur gotta fight Shakur, man. Dev gotta fight Shakur. Shakur, man. Dev gotta fight Shakur because Shakur. Dev gotta fight Shakur, man. No, they're the same side of the street. Well, why don't y'all have the same energy for Shakur Stevenson and Vasyl Lomachenko? Right. Neither one of them had a belt. Neither one. What's the problem? Neither one of them had a belt. Neither one. Neither. Right. Are you telling me that Shakur Stevenson would not have been a good competition for Vasyl Lomachenko, but Jermaine Ortiz was? Is that what y'all telling me? Are you telling me Jermaine Ortiz was a better comp for Vasyl Lomachenko than Shakur Stevenson? I'm asking an honest to God question. Who's telling me that? Who is telling me that Jermaine Ortiz was better comp, for Vasyl Lomachenko than Shakur Stevenson? Who's telling me this? I'm waiting for someone to explain this. Does anybody believe that?
I know what his strategy is, BF.
Talk to me, King.
Stay out the way till Dev leave. I'm out.
Goddamn right. You goddamn motherfucking right. You goddamn right. Stay out the way until Devin moves up. That's exactly what Bob Arum just said today. Well, Devin he's too big. He's so big. He's probably moving up. But niggas don't want to admit the truth. You don't want to admit what's in your face. It's right in your face, and you don't want to admit it. You don't want to admit it. It's right in your face. Why? Because Shakur is your guy. You rock with Shakur. And there's no beef. Rock with Shakur, man, no beef. I rock with Shakur too. I'm just not a liar. Right. I rock with Shakur, bro. Shakur can fight his fucking ass off. Now, someone explain to me what the fuck this nigga did to get the Devin Haney fight. What did he do? Did he petition Bob Arum? Did he petition?
Yeah, unfortunately, he did nothing.
So he didn't petition Bob Arum. Did he keep his WBO belt to move up? He didn't do that.
Right.
So what did the nigga do? What? oh, BF, no, well, I'm telling you, no, it's really it. No. What did he do? Because again, you have the best. Just keep it simple. You have the best. Over here, you have the fight. In the middle, you have getting to it, getting to the fight. Now, what did Shakur Stevenson do to get to the fight? What did he do? I challenge anybody to tell me what the nigga did. Don't get quiet on me. The link is pinned. My nigga Jerome, I'm listening to you. You're here. So you can tell me what he did. Anybody can tell me what he did. What?
Unfortunately, you're right. He did nothing. I mean, he could have, and especially if he knew two weeks in advance, he could have moved up, could have became the mandatory for Dev. So he could have either kept his, he could have made the weight for his Conceição fight so that he would still have his belt and then move up after that too. So, I mean, he didn't do anything.
So Rube says, because Rube is a diehard Tank fan, he don't really fuck with Dev like that at all. He calls Dev a clout chaser, says Dev is ducking. He says Shakur's calling Devin out. It's right in your face. He ain't trying to stay out the way. Okay, Ruben, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out right now. Right now. Click the fucking link. Let's see how that works out. This is my nigga. I want everybody to know this is my nigga. Rube my nigga. So don't go with my nigga Rube. But I'm making a point. I'm calling you out, Rube. My Brody, my family, my brother Ruben. I'm calling you out. This is no shade to my nigga Rube. No shade to my nigga Rube. No shade. I'm calling my nigga Rube out. I need my nigga Rube to click the link. I need my brother, my nigga Rube, my homie, Rube Langford, my homie. He say, Shakur, calling Devin out is right in your face. All right, I'm calling you out. Right in your face. I'm calling my brother Rube out right here in your face, right in your face. Calling my brother out. No, and no beef, no shade, none. BF got mad love for Rube. That's my homie. I want everybody to understand that. But BF is, I'm proving a point. BF proving a point. I'm proving the point. I got no beef with him. I don't want anybody to think BF is beefing with Rube. That's my brother. Love him to death. Got no disrespect, no shade, no nothing. But BF is proving the point because I'm using his thing. He says, man, stop. But you said Shakur's calling Devin out right in his face. You say, call him out right in his face. So if I remove the link and call you out, how are you going to jump on? Rube, if BFTB removes the link and calls you out, how are you going to jump on? How are you jumping on? You asked me, what do I want? That's what he's asking me. What do I want? If I remove the link, in this chat, if I remove it and call you out, Rube, how are you going to jump on? I'm listening, King. Well, I'm reading. I'm waiting for you. My brother Rube, tell me, if I remove the link and call you out, my brother Rube, how are you going to jump on? If I remove the link and call you out, how are you going to get on? See, these are these analogies, these hypotheticals that Big Dog Willie was talking about a minute ago. And I'm telling you, I give you factual shit. So if I remove the link Let me ask my nigga Rube again. If I remove the link, if I remove it, and then call you out, how are you going to get on the live? I'm waiting for someone to answer this. My brother Rube, you ain't got to answer, Rube. It's all good. I know. Now I'll ask somebody else. I'll ask anybody. Anybody. If I remove the link and call you out, this is for anybody. If I remove the link and call you out, how are you going to jump on? Can anybody explain this to me? Anybody. This is for anybody. Anybody.
I mean, if you remove the link, it's not going to be possible to get on. You remove the possibility of anyone being able to get on if there's no link.
Okay. So if I'm the WBO champion and I drop the WBO belt and then call you out, how am I going to get that fight?
Yeah, he lost his surefire path.
No. Just be quick. Just be crisp. Keep it simple. If I drop my WBO belt, if I remove the link and then call you out, how is someone going to jump on? How is someone going to get the fight? Answer that.
Well, they can.
Exactly.
They can.
Exactly. It's very simple. Keep it simple. Just kiss roll. They can't. That's why. So my brother GD says, ask for it. That's what my brother GD says. Now, again, we're in this bundle now. This is where we're at because we have the best. We have the best fighters. No names. We don't got to put Devin name in, Tank name in, Arrow. We don't got to put no names. It's just blank. It's a blank formula. You have the best fighters. You have the best fighting the best at the end. What's holding it up? This is where we're at. Asking for it is where we're at right here. Do you all agree? Do you all agree? Asking for it is where we're at right here to get from there to there. Do you all agree that? Does anybody disagree that asking for it is right here in the middle? Does everybody agree with me? Let me know. Do y'all agree? Before I move on, do you guys agree that asking for it is right here?
Yeah,
okay,
right in the middle, yeah.
Bet. So asking for it is how to get from there to there. Who did he ask?
Not a soul.
Did he ask Bob Arum?
No.
Who asked Bob Arum?
No one.
Devin Haney. Devin Haney.
Yeah, you're right. Devin did ask.
And I can prove it. Devin Haney asked. Did the guy that you're claiming wants to fight Devin, did he ask Bob Arum, the guy that makes the fights? Did he ask him?
Yeah, you're right. He did ask for it. Now that I think about it, he did.
Yeah, Devin Haney asked. Shakur Stevenson did not. He still hasn't. His response was focus on Lomachenko. This is way before motherfuckers was like, oh man, nobody wants to see this fight dead. Fight Shakur. This is when Bill went to fucking Top Rank and was like, what's popping with Shakur? This is at that time. When niggas was like, fight Shakur. Yeah, Bill went to Top Rank and said, what's popping? Let's get this fourth option. Shakur Stevenson's response, for y'all that don't believe me, focus on Lomachenko. Devin went to Top Rank. DHP went to Top Rank. DHP. Didn't Shakur ask Bill for them to go together? Listen, bro, if y'all hate Shakur, if y'all hate Devin, why don't you just say that shit? If you don't fuck with Devin, why don't you say that? Didn't Shakur ask Bill for them to go together? Does Bill Haney need to hold Shakur's hand? Does Bill Haney dictate Shakur's career? Or is that Jay Prince? I'm confused. Because Bill went by himself. He went by himself to ask Bob Arum for a fourth option for Shakur Stevenson. Why couldn't Shakur go by himself? Why couldn't Shakur go with the people who represent him? Jay Prince, Andre Ward. Why couldn't he take the niggas who agree or approve his fights? Why didn't he take them? The fuck he's taking Bill for? He needs a motherfucking chaperone. You niggas is goofy as a bitch. Listen, he can't go. Listen, I can't go by myself. Daddy won't let me outside by myself. I can't go by myself. I can't. You are a dick rider. You are an absolute nut gobbler, my nigga. Absolute. See, this is the reason why. This is why I'm ducking you, BF. BF, this is why I'm ducking you. I'm ducking you. Yeah, this is why I'm ducking you, BF. BFTB, I'm ducking you because Bill and Devin capping. That's why I'm ducking you. That's why I won't click the link. This is why I'm ducking you, BF. This is why I don't want no smoke with you, BF. Yeah, Shakur did say, why don't we both go? Shakur did say that. Yeah, Shakur did say that. And then he did nothing. He did nothing. He did nothing. Nothing. Yeah, it's one thing to say in public what you're gonna do. It's another to say it in motherfucking private. Yeah, you goof ass niggas can say a whole bunch of stupid, tough, rah-rah shit in public. Yeah, he did. That's right, BF. BF, he did. He did, BF. BF, he did. That's what happened, BF. Yeah, he said it on live. Yeah, he did. I said it on live. I saw it on live. It was on live, BF. He said it on live. Yeah, on the live. He said it on the live. And then behind the scenes, the nigga said, focus on Lomachenko. Behind the scenes, this nigga said, Bill Haney asked him, damn, did I get caught sleeping on the job? And Shakur said, yeah, looked like it. So then Bill went to Top Rank and asked for a fourth option to fight Shakur. Shakur Stevenson said, focus on Lomachenko. That's what he said. Yeah, you niggas out here, yeah, shit, listen, bro. Yeah, the whole bunch of goofy ass niggas say a bunch of shit. If you niggas listen to what niggas say on their stupid fucking lives, then I should be dead already. I don't know how many niggas told me they gonna kill me. I don't know how many niggas told me meet me in the middle of Irving, Texas. Meet me in the Walmart, BF. I'm fucking you up. Meet me by the mall. I seen it. They said it on the live. Oh, they said it. They called BFTB out on the live. They called him. Listening to you goof ass niggas. Oh man, I saw it. I seen it. Swear, I seen it. It was on the live. I seen it. I seen it. Well, if that's the case, I should be dead. I'm not sure how many niggas told me they gonna fuck me up. Not sure how many niggas told me, asked me where I live at until they found out my address and never showed up. Not sure how many. I'm not sure how many niggas came in here telling me gang, gang, shooter gang, and throwing up all this stupid ass shit, flashing gats on the screen. I don't know how many. I don't know how many niggas done did that to me. I don't know how many. But you niggas run right here. I seen it. It was on live stream, BF. It was on the live. I seen it. I seen it. I swear it's full God. I seen it. I was there. I seen it. I was in the live. I was watching it. I was dick riding in the live. I seen it. That's what he said. He said, I seen it. Pathetic. Pathetic. But yet I'm still here, breathing. I don't know how many niggas told me they're going to blow my head off, shoot my lungs out, stomp me out, beat me up. I don't know how many pussy-ass niggas jumped on this live telling me what they're going to do. And you saw it. All you niggas saw it. You sat right here and watched goof-ass niggas jump in here telling me what they're going to do to me. Yet ain't shit happened to me. And you saw it for years. Not just one. Years. For years and years and years. You saw niggas calling, saying they want to do something to me. They're going to do this and do that and put hands on me and shoot me up and bang bang and gang crip blood type shit and gangster disciples rolling 60. They're going to do all this to me, throwing up all these signs. I'm going to pull up. I drive trucks. I drive planes. I ride buses. All this shit they're going to do to me. You saw it for years and ain't shit happened. But yet you on here telling me. You on here telling me that you saw what a nigga said on a live stream with other niggas watching. And I'm telling you what a nigga said when no one was watching. And you out here telling me that what a nigga said in public is more powerful and potent than what a nigga says behind closed doors. I need somebody, anybody, to explain this to me. Jerome, please explain.
There's no explanation. There's no way to explain it, man. I mean, at the end of the day, Shakur knew, and well ahead of time, he couldn't make the weight. He should have moved up. He should have either moved up, used that clause to move up and fight Devin Haney.
I didn't even want to talk about that one because I all I was doing was giving you guys examples of what a duck is. I'm asking you to explain to me the scenario that I just gave you. People are out here saying they saw Shakur say, "Let's go to Bob Arum together." That's what they saw public. It was public when they said, "Let's go to Bob Arum together." I'm showing you what he said in private. Now you tell me which one holds more value.
Obviously, what they do in private is going to hold more water.
Really? You don't say.
Yeah.
You don't say. You can't.
You can say anything on Instagram or YouTube, but what you say in private means a whole lot more.
Can you? You can't say everything, can you? You can't do that. You can't do that, can you? You can't just say whatever you want on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. You can't just say whatever you want, can you? You can't do that.
You absolutely can.
Oh, you can. You can. And I don't know why people keep doing it. Jerome Truitt says, okay, but canceling a fight 2 weeks out, how's that fly? It flies better than what Demetrius Andrade did to Jermell Charlo when he canceled it the week of the fight.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, it flies a lot better, Jerome. It flies a lot better. Canceling the fight 2 weeks out flies a lot better than what Demetrius Andrade did to Jermell Charlo. It flies a lot better. Flies a lot better. Flies a lot better. A lot better. Jerome says that's integrity. What do you mean no one was looking? Jerome, You're asking me. You can always click the link, family. You know you're my brother. You know you're my brother. You can always click the link because my brother says that's integrity. What you do when no one is looking. Okay. So are you telling me that Shakur Stevenson was lying? Now, these are not my words now. These ain't my words. BFTB gave you a strict and legit formula. You have the best. You have the best fighting the best. In between here. In between here. In between here is the problem. In between here. My beautiful coach Amber is in the building. Salute to my beautiful coach Amber. So, isn't lying in between here? My nigga Jerome, please tell me, King, isn't lying in between here? Because you have the best.
Yeah.
You have the best fighting the best. And in between here is everything that's stopping it. I need my brother Jerome to answer this.
Right.
My brother Jerome, isn't lying in between here?
Absolutely. It is. Lying could be in between there to stop it from happening. Absolutely.
So Ruben, my nigga Ruben is all cap. You are 100% cap. My nigga Dog Money Slew. Ruben says, Jerome, you click that link. He meant to say that link. You're going to get cussed the fuck out and not be able to fire back. Okay, my nigga Jerome King, have you been able to fire back? Jerome King, have you been able to fire back with your statements?
Man, there's nothing to fire back with, man. You brought the facts and you brought everything, man. And even when I first came in, I had my doubts and everything, and you came with the fire, man, and you brought the facts, man, and you even made me realize, hey, what Shakur did wasn't right. He that wasn't right what he did. So because we made it simple, like you just said.
Okay, hey. So I'm glad you was able to say that. Was that you firing back? Wasn't that you firing back at me?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what is Ruben talking about? Because Ruben says you click the link, you're going to get cussed the fuck out and not be able to fire back. Trust me. I don't trust you. Because my homie Jerome King just fired back. So what are you talking about? Are you giving me another reason why you ducking me, homie? It sounds like you're giving me another excuse of why you ducking me. That's what this sounds like. My brother Dog Money. I'm going to ask you something, dog. Doesn't this sound like my brother Ruben is ducking me? I'm not saying this. Now, again, me and Rube, here's the best, debating the best.
Man, it sounds like he's ducking the fade, man. He ducking
okay, I just want to make sure. It wasn't me because it sounds like he's in the middle right here. He's giving me a reasons. You're going to get cussed out and not be able to fire back. That's what he's saying to me. He's giving me reasons. He's right here in this example. He's right there in this reason. He's right there on how he's ducking me. That's where he's at. The first reason why he ducked me was because Devin and Bill capping. So that's why he ducked me. He can't explain how they're capping, but he refused to click the link to do that because he's right here in the middle. Now he's saying he didn't do it because he's going to get cussed out and not be able to fire back. Bro, the only time I cuss people out is when they come to me with the bullshit.
Right.
Hey, BF, look here.
Talk to me.
Now, what Shakur doing is bad, and what Devin is doing is bad. Tell me this right here, man.
Go ahead.
What happens when a man sends you a contract? Instead of you signing the contract, you go around and pay content creators out your pocket to defend you for ducking.
Who did that?
Crawford.
Oh, Crawford did that shit?
Paying content creators to defend them for fucking ducking. So I think that's got to be a double duck.
It's this. It's very simple. You have the best fighters, the best fighting the best. Anything in here hindering it is a duck. So Terrence Crawford is going around paying people. If my brother Dog Money say he's paying motherfuckers to defend him, he's ducking. He's in the middle right now.
To defend him for ducking.
Yeah, he's ducking. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's not difficult.
So instead of you fighting to make money, pay somebody to defend you for not fighting.
But it's all in the middle of it's all a duck, bro. It's all a duck. All of it's a duck. All of it. You can put
I'm
more
just trying to say some degrees of ducking is worse than others. That's all I'm trying to say.
Well, for me, there's only two. You scared of this man or your strategy.
Yeah.
Your strategy is if we're not saying somebody's scared and we're worried about the strategy, we can say your strategy is ultra fucked up. Your strategy is fucked up beyond belief. We could do that. It's fucked up beyond belief. Or we can say, yeah, I understand your strategy. It's both there. That it's still there. It's still right here. No, it's still there. It's still in the middle. It still stopped the best from fighting the best. It still stopped it. So you can go to levels if that's what you want to do. You could do that, but it's still the same thing. Now, I don't know who this nigga paying and shit, but you know what I mean. I didn't get that one, but I'll take your word.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Look. It's a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying. Not to be publicized, you understand? But
I got you. No, it's all good. I got you.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, King? What were you talking about when you said that Devin is something? What was Devin doing?
Who, Devin?
Yeah, you said what Devin doing.
No, I said I wouldn't. No, I said I wasn't here to defend Shakur or Tank. That's what I meant to say. You know, man. Hey, Devin want that smoke, man. I don't think I say about Devin is I wish Bill would get out the way a little bit. That's about it.
Why? Bill's not in the way.
I think Bill kind of be bullying. He bullying them young dudes, man.
Then go beat his son up.
Right.
What are we talking about, bro?
I think they scared of Bill.
They scared of Bill?
Yeah.
Bro, Shakur got Jay Prince. That's Tank Davis. You telling me Tank Davis?
I'll give you an example, right? I got into it with this guy one time when I was about 8 years old. It's a true story, though. It's shit funny. It's when I was 8 years old, right? I dusted his ass off. About 30 minutes later, he come back around the street. He had his daddy with him. I just ain't feel the same whooping his ass like I did the first time with his daddy staring at me, looking all mean and shit. That's a true fucking story.
I mean, I listen, bro. I'm not mad at it. What I'm saying to you guys, and I see my homie Oddly Gifted. I know all you dudes are diehard Tank fans. I understand. Y'all are diehard. Y'all are not even Shakur fans, bro. To keep it a buck, there's only probably 2 Shakur fans. And keep it a buck, bro. Because all these guys that claiming that they're Shakur fans, so heavy, Shakur, none of you niggas was nowhere around when Shakur was fighting at 130. I don't remember all this vim and vigor and all this motherfucking energy that y'all niggas got for Shakur Stevenson right now. I don't remember this shit. Where'd all the love come from? Where'd all the man, we got to jump on Shakur. Where did all this come from? I don't remember this. Bro, Kano Loco, Big Dog Willie, and probably one other nigga. And other than that, man, where's all this Shakur stuff come from? Where'd it come from? This is no beef. No beef. Oh, yeah, and Jerome. There you go. Jerome. There you go. Jerome, Big Dog Willie, and Kano Loco. So I'm asking you guys, where did all of this shit for Shakur, where'd this come from? It came off of Devin Haney's name. Oh, I'm listening. It came from Devin Haney's name. That's where it came from. It came from Devin Haney's name. Don't get quiet on me now. Don't get quiet. Because
I don't know. I hadn't heard Shakur really say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I hear you. But what I'm saying is Shakur Stevenson was the guy at 126, but he ducked the shit out of Gary Russell when nobody said nothing. Oh, he didn't duck Gary Russell. Yes, the fuck he did. Yeah, he did. Gary Russell told this man, you don't want it, and you know you don't want it. That's what he told him. Did the fight happen? They were both champions. One was a WBC, one was a WBO. Did the fight happen?
No, and I remember Gary Russell saying that too.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Gary Russell said he know what it is. That's what Mr. Gary Russell said. He said, Shorty know what it is. He know. He can get it. He know what it is. Did that fight ever come to fruition? Did anybody run around here saying, yo, did Tank say, Shakur say, bro, I want to smoke. What's popping? What you mean you know I can get it? What you mean? Was there YouTube live streams of Shakur and Gary Russell going back and forth? Was anybody saying, oh, man, Gary, Gary, you lying. Gary capping. You capping, Gary. Because nobody cared. No one cared. That's why. It's so ironic, right? So ironic. Where was this energy for O'Shaquie Foster and Shakur? But y'all got the same energy. Y'all got the energy for Shakur and Dev, though. Oh, no, Dev ducking. Dev ducking. Because you don't like Devin, bro. See, all I'm doing is being consistent. I'm not hating on nobody. I'm just pointing out the facts. That's all I'm doing. These are facts. It is a fact that O'Shaquie Foster was in a better position to fight Shakur than Shakur is in to fight Devin. That's a fact. Absolute fact. 100% fact. But mysteriously, we don't talk about that, right? We're gonna leave that one alone. So O'Shaquie Foster was not in a better position to fight Shakur than Rob Casamigos. Ali Gifted says, Shakur wasn't being brought up because he was at 130. So he wasn't the nigga at 130. Is this what y'all telling me, bro? Are you telling me that Shakur Stevenson wasn't the nigga at 130? That's why he wasn't brought up? Ali Gifted, you sound dumb, my nigga. Shakur wasn't being brought up because he wasn't at 130. Because he was at 130, I mean. Once he moved up to 135, now his name is being brought up with the best in the division. What the fuck, bro? Okay, you guys missed this, so I'll say it again. Let me say this one more time. Let me say it one more time for you guys. In every fucking weight class, in every single one, we know who the best fighters are. We know. At 130, Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez, O'Shaquie Foster. Yeah, there's a litany of motherfuckers. There's a litany. So we're not going to, so he wasn't shit. He didn't fight the best. He only fought the best when he moved it to 135. Look at what he says now. Once he moved up to 135, now his name is being brought up with the best in the division. So what my homie Ali Gifted is telling me is that there was no best in a division to bring his name up at 126 or 130. When Gary Russell was sitting right there. He was sitting right there. Gary Russell told Shorty he don't want it. He can get it. He know what it is. Do y'all don't remember this? You have the best at 126. Shakur Stevenson, Gary Russell was the best fight at 126. What do you mean you never said that? What does your comment say? What do you mean you never said that, Oddly Gifted? What are you talking about? Shakur wasn't being brought up because he was at 130. So there was no best at 130? Once he moved up to 135, now his name is being brought up with the best in the division. So his name wasn't brought up with the best at 130. His name wasn't brought up with the best at 126. What the fuck are you talking about? My nigga Highly Gifted is like, I never said that, BFTB. I never said that. Then what are you saying? Jerome King, how do you read that?
Based on what he's saying, it sounds like he's saying that at 130, Shakur was not mentioned with any of the other top guys at 130 when clearly he was.
This is what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Bro, at 135, Tank and Devin are it. So what was it at 126? What was it at 130? Why wasn't the same energy at those weight classes? What's the problem? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? I know you guys don't like Devin. Ruben don't like Devin because Devin is a threat to Tank big time. And Ruben hates that shit. You know, my boy at the DMV, man, he fucking hates that. He hates that threat. He'll say shit like this all the time. All the time. He'll say shit like that all the time. For no reason. No reason. Oddly Gifted. If BFTB is putting words in your mouth, King. If I'm putting words in your mouth. There's a link there, family. It's Friday, bro. You good. Click the link and jump on. Click the link and jump on, bro. If I'm putting words in your mouth, well, let me not put words in your mouth. Go on and click the link, and BFTB will listen to the words coming out of your mouth. I will listen, King. No problem. My brother Marquis says, who was a potential rival at 130? Oh, Shockey Foster. Oh, Shockey Foster. Oh, Shockey Foster. J.A., what's up, homie? What up, Slim? Detroit in the building. What's up, Brody? Okay. He says, I'm specifically speaking on his name being mentioned at 135. That's what Oddly Gifted says. So he's not going to click the link. No problem. That's my brother. No problem. You said I'm putting words in your mouth. That's what you said. Y'all putting words in my mouth. That's what you said. Okay, so let's go back to what you said. Because if I put words in your mouth, you would not have to clarify what you said. Because you're clarifying it right now, King. BF, his name wasn't mentioned with Devin and Tank until he moved up to 135. That is not what you said. You are now saying, you clarified this statement. This is the statement you clarified. So how can I put words in your mouth if you had to clarify your statement? And Jerome King believed the exact same thing that I thought. Shakur wasn't being brought up because he was at 130. Okay. Once he moved up to 135, now his name is being brought up with the best in the division. Okay. So then he wasn't being brought up with nobody at 130 or 126. But now that he moved up, his name is being brought up with the best in the division. That's how I read that. That's how you wrote that. I'm not in your mind, King, so I don't know what you meant, which is why you clarified it. So no, I'm not putting words in your mouth. I am literally using your words verbatim. Literally using your words verbatim. He wasn't being brought up because it was at 130. Okay. So Shakur wasn't shit, bro. He wasn't nothing. But once he moved to 135, now his name being brought up with the best. So when he got to 135, now he's something. So he wasn't nothing at 130. Now he's something at 135. This how I read that. I'm not putting words in your mouth. You could have clicked the link and told me this, King. But again, you have the best fighters. You have the best fight. You have a bunch of this bullshit in the middle. Shakur's name wasn't being brought up. So that's the reason why. His name wasn't being brought up. That's the reason why. Oh, Shakur couldn't do this and Shakur couldn't do that. Shakur couldn't do this and Shakur couldn't do that. All you niggas stance is totally irrelevant because I kept it very simple and you are trying to make it complex. Man, Tank ain't ducking nobody. Tank ducked the shit out of Devin. Duck the fuck out of him. Duck the fuck out of Lomachenko. Duck the fuck out of him. Now Loma in turn ducked Tank. But he ducked Loma first. Ducked the shit out of him. And is still ducking him. Still. Do you know what's so crazy, Jerome? Hey, Jerome King, you know what's so crazy, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
BFTB got a link pinned in the comments. And everybody rather talk to niggas in the comments than talk to the guy.
Yeah, man. And even I came up here and, you know, even though I had a somewhat of opposing argument, I still came up here. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy part is this, though. If we go to somebody else's page, like if we go over to my brother KO page, man, these niggas be clicking the link like hotcakes. Man, KO won't be able to keep these niggas out the comments, bro. He'd be like, hey, and look, hey, I already got 10 niggas on the panel and 30 niggas in the back. Listen, bro, but over here in the yard, it's not, I got one nigga. These niggas is fighting amongst each other in the comments. No, what's your course? Oh, no, damn, nigga, talk to me. So I don't get no smoke. I don't get nothing. Nigga scared. My nigga rude like, oh, you click the link, you're gonna get cussed out. He ain't gonna let you speak. But Jerome been here, been speaking the whole time.
Right. and this is the thing. I've been watching you for a while, man, and you go off the energy that the people bring to you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? 100%. That's what it is, man.
100%. Inside the square circle, talk to me, King.
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Peace and blessings, King.
Yeah, I've been listening the whole time. I don't normally just jump on your links, bro, because I know you like to do shit solo. I know you like to cook solo. So, I don't come on unless, you make it clear that, you got an open panel. But I did want to ask you, did you see Shakur's most recent interview where they asked him about what he wants next? And he made it be known that he's looking past Undisputed. I don't know if you heard that. He's more worried about a Tank. He's more worried about a fight with Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia winner.
Yes, BFTB did. BFTB has that interview right there on deck.
I wanted to say that. I wanted to say that so everybody in the chat can hear, so we can shut up about all this. Oh, Devin Haney ducking Shakur. He wants Devin. When in the reality is what I've been saying it is they both want Tank. Because why wouldn't they both want Tank? And I understand that Devin had these belts for Shakur, but I like to look ahead. If I'm Shakur, I'm looking at the fact that Tank, for whatever reason, Tank don't want belts or Tank scared of me and Devin. Both can be true or one of the two can be true. Right now, all you dealing with is Frank Martin. That's probably going to be your biggest contention for being undisputed at 135 because Keyshawn Davis so jocked out on Shakur that he'll sit back and let Shakur get every belt there and not try to get one.
Facts.
So Frank Martin is your only. So it makes sense to go for Tank, get the money. Devin moves up. You can still be undisputed.
So I hear what you're saying, and it makes sense that route. But where my brother inside the square circle is at with what he just said, you have the best fighters, you have the best fighting the best. What he just said is in here to duck Devin. That's what he just said. For Tank to move around or Shakur to move around and get the fights with Tank and blah blah blah. That's what my brother just said. The formula is very simple. It doesn't change no matter who you plug into it. It don't change. It's very simple. The fight, just like at 147, is Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. The fight at 135 is Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney. That is the fight. That is the fight. Now, the stuff in the middle that's hindering that is a duck. If Shakur jumps in, he's one of the best. He absolutely is. If Shakur wants to fight Devin, the best fighting the best, well, in the middle, What's holding it up? Shakur Stevenson dropped his belt. Shakur Stevenson did not go to Top Rank to make that fight. Shakur Stevenson is on all these lives saying that what he wants to do and he's willing to fight and he wants to fight and he's calling Devin out. And then behind the scenes is saying, focus on Lomachenko. Even before the fight was even signed. That's the middle stuff. But you guys, whether you swinging off with some tank nuts, you hold on to some Shakur penis, well, whichever one y'all doing, bro. You listen, you can love your guy. If you keep it a book, that's all that matters. It's very simple. My big bro Kano, talk to me, King.
Man, what's going on, man? First, I wanted to test out to see if I was going to get cussed out if I clicked the link, you know. Just wanted to kind of dispel that rumor that, you know, if you click the link, you're going to get cussed out. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, that ain't happening. So, you know, whoever that guy was, you know, you only going to get cussed out if you trolling on here, man.
Right.
Second of all, man, I mean, I don't know what homie's name is on the chat, man, but every Shakur fan don't hate Haney. Every Shakur fan does not hate Haney. I love Shakur, but I love Devin and I love Tank. I love all three of them, man. So equally, you know what I'm saying? Like my favorite is Shakur, but at the end of the day, man, I'm not gonna care for the guy. The guy's gonna have to, you know, face the competition just like we would hold anybody else accountable to face competition. Kind of like what BFTB did years ago when he was holding Errol Spence accountable when he said, you know, when he said what he said. And then once he did put the green button on, then he turned and looked at Crawford the same way. And that's how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to look, if you fuck with a fighter, man, you should be pressuring them to fight the best. What the hell are they in there for? I was pushing for Shakur to fight Gary back then when nobody wanted to talk about it. I was pushing for Shakur to go for undisputed at 130 when nobody else was. Like, come on, man. You gotta hold them accountable. Just because you like how they fight doesn't mean you can't hold them accountable. Constructive criticism is there for the taking, bro.
Yo, BF, can I answer, dude?
Yes.
Because he talking about me. That was me saying Shakur.
I don't think he was talking about you, but he was talking in general. But I think he was talking about the guy in the comments because you didn't say that what he said, but it's all good. I know what he was talking about. But go ahead and talk to him.
Yeah, I was saying that when people say that Shakur fans, well, I know, for instance, when I say it's being sarcastic, I say these Shakur fans, all of a sudden, they come up when Devin Haney name come up to protect Tank. I'm being sarcastic. They not actually Shakur fans. They are Tank fans that hop on Shakur jock to defend Tank Davis. So every time you say that Tank Davis should fight Devin, they jump in and say, why doesn't he fight Shakur? So all of a sudden, they become Shakur fans out of nowhere.
Thank you. And that's what I wanted to say. Sorry to cut you off, but this is what I wanted to say. Now, Kyle Loco and I, like you said, for the longest, I seen an interview on Shakur back in like 2014 when he was getting ready for the Olympics. And that's when I started liking the Shakur hella tough. And I was watching the Olympics, every single fight, Olympics, and he see his do his thing. And so you got people, soon as he moved up to 135, people, I ain't never seen so many Shakur fans out. Never. I seen Shakur fans that I ain't never. And then just because he had a Puerto Rican flag, what's that dude? The dude that got in a car accident, but he really didn't get in a car accident. You know what I'm talking about, BF.
Yeah, I know you're talking about pussy drunk.
Pussy drunk.
Yeah. So he became a big Shakur fan, but the fight when he fought.
How he gonna be a Shakur fan? He Dominican, man. Get him.
No. Let me know. Kano. Let me finish this. The fight when he fought Valdez, he was going for Valdez. When he fought Valdez, he was going for Valdez because he was Hispanic. But once he found out Shakur was Hispanic, and after Shakur whipped Valdez's ass, then he became a Shakur fan.
Facts.
Well, that dude weird anyway, man. I don't even know what we talking about.
But I'm just using that as a point because cats come out of nowhere. And then I don't hate Devin Haney at all. And I don't know, this is where I just said, I'm just talking me and BFTV, and I don't disagree with him forever. And I could be right, I could be wrong, whatever. But I just say he's not ducking. That's my only thing. He's not ducking Devin. That's all I said. I never said Devin was ducking Shakur. I never said that. So That's all I got to say. I'm still at the job, but I just wanted to come on to say that.
It's all
Appreciate it.
good, man. And hey,
For
man,
sure,
I
big dog.
understood what homie said on the top right corner. I understood you, man. That happens a lot, man, in every weight class, man, where people just hang on because of, they're not really fans, like you said, man. Hey, don't get it twisted. Me and BFTV don't agree all the time. Shit,
Facts.
you know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
I had to pay this man money on fights that I lost to him.
You know what I'm saying? But that's my brother though, man. See, y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't know how to be a true fan of the sport, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with boxing right now. Y'all don't know how to be a true fan, man. And if you're wrong about a pick, it's cool. I've been wrong before. BFTB has been wrong before. But
Facts.
shit, we have fun with it instead of getting all stupid and weird. Like y'all motherfuckers be getting weird, bro. Y'all motherfuckers, man. I don't know. If I see some of y'all in the streets, I ain't even gonna talk to you. I might just pull the trigger, man. Like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to hear none of that shit, man. In person, nah, bro. We gotta end that right there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'll just say this, bro. This is my thing. People, we get wired up in this ducking. We get wired up, but because we can't keep it simple. It's very simple. You have the best fighters in the division. You have the best fighting the best. That's the end goal. You have the middle that's hindering it. The middle is where the ducking is at. We establish who the best are. Shakur Stevenson is one of the best. Devin Haney's one of the best. Tank Davis is one of the best. Yes, all three are the best. Yes. Yes, they are. BFTB wants all three fights. I want all three. You have never heard me say, oh, man, I don't want that fight. You have never heard it. You have heard me say that if Devin Haney stays at 135, he must fight Shakur. I'm not pussyfooting around this. I'm not, oh, no, he ain't got to fight now. No, if he stays at 135, he must fight him. He must.
I agree
Now,
with
what
that.
I'm telling you is,
Well, the only thing I'm gonna add to that, though, BFTV, the only thing I'm gonna add to that is, yeah, they should fight, but Shakur had that shit in his hands, and when he missed weight, he fucked himself because he could have been a mandatory coming up.
Facts, and he would have jumped Lomachenko.
All he had to do was make weight, man. And I got on his ass about that on my live. Like I told y'all, I don't give a fuck if I like the fight or not. I'm gonna get on their ass when they wrong, they wrong.
But you should. That's what you should do. Brother, that's what you should do. That's only gonna make them better. It's not gonna make them worse. Bro, you guys running around here talking about because you don't like Ruben, because you don't like Devin. So you're gonna cap for every fucking body you want. But refuse to click the link though. You refuse to click the link because Mysterious, I'm going to cuss you out, although I haven't cussed out nobody on here. But Mysterious, you're going to click the link, though. You won't click it. But you want to duck me. But you going in this motherfucker like, oh, man, Shakur. Okay, cool. You are not helping Shakur Stevenson. I promise you're not helping him. You are hindering that man. You are hindering him. What you are then doing is if Shakur Stevenson then gets a WBO belt at 135, and then has an opportunity, there's a big name. Let's say Tank Davis is the WBO champion at 140. And Shakur Stevenson is the WBO champion at 135. And Shakur Stevenson can move up and become this man's mandatory. But instead, he drops the belt and then moves up and says, Tank's ducking me. I want to fight Tank. No more ducking. Yeah, I wonder what Ruben is going to say then. Because he's a Tank dick rider. So I wonder what this man is going to say then. I wonder, is he going to say, man, Tank ducking Shakur? Tank duck Shakur. Or is this man that dick rides this dude, is he going to come out and say, nah, BF, you know BF, Tank, no, Shakur dropped his belt. He dropped his belt, Shakur, yo, BF, you said Shakur dropped his belt when he fought W. Don't keep the same energy, BF, because he dick rides Tank. He dick rides Tank.
Ruben doesn't understand. Ruben Langford, man, yeah, he missed weight at 130. That is my point. He could have been the mandatory moving up. Damn. Y'all can't be that goddamn slow, bro.
Rube, stop ducking me, bro. The link is there, bro. Stop ducking me.
He could not be that slow. BFTV,
I'm gonna tell y'all like
me
this,
slow.
right? I'm gonna tell you like this. Holyfield, Tyson, and Lennox Lewis was the top three heavyweights. Holyfield and Lennox Lewis got it in. Lennox Lewis and Tyson got it in. Tyson and Holyfield got it in. And that didn't diminish the fact from none of them three. They all mixed it in. They seen who was the best, and they all got paid a lot of fucking money. Devin, Tank, and Shakur can mix it all the fuck up. It don't diminish who it is. They can all get paid a lot of fucking money. Just mix it on up. See, back then, fighters used to mix it up. They didn't give a damn about that bullshit. It was the best fighting the best, and people getting paid for it. Making trilogies out of it. Like, the three of them should just go ahead and mix it on up.
I disagree with that statement.
You disagree with it?
Yes, I do.
What you disagree with it about, brother?
Sport of boxing was not the same back then. I've already dropped the video on this, so it don't come out till next week, but I'm going to touch on it lightly. The sport of boxing was not the same. So people keep using that back in the day thing, back in the day. Well, back in the day, the mob ran boxing. So back in the day, when you say the people fought this and the people fought that, when you say that, it's because either it was mob ran or promoter completely ran. You know, Don King, Bob Arum completely ran. That locked in, and I got a video dropping for that for Bob Arum's ass. I got a video dropping on that one too, which people don't talk about, but it's there, right? I'm going to drop this one. So it's not the same. Now it's more fighter ran, right? It's more fighter ran. Back then, you damn, I don't want to go too much because I got the video. So back then, in order to get the biggest bag, you had to fight in the biggest fights. So the fighters, the structure of it was different. So I know I need to fight that guy at the top with the belt because that guy at the top with the belts is the money man. That guy at the top with the belt or belts, WBC, WBA. That guy at the top with those is the money man.
Unless it's Tyson, because Tyson was the money man without the belts when he fought Lennox and with Holyfield. Tyson
became the money man. He became the money man, and then he stayed the money man.
Yeah.
There's a total difference from being the money man with nothing or being the money man with something. Mike Tyson became the money man because he became undisputed, knocking people out in a year and a half. He became the undisputed champion at heavyweight. That's why he became the money man. And then he stayed that for as long as he was boxing. He was not the money man before that. He was a money man after that accomplishment.
Okay. But either way, even though he got his ass whooped by Holyfield and Lennox Lewis, he stayed the money man, and it didn't diminish from him. I mean, shit, they got in there, they fought it out.
True.
I appreciated it.
Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard stayed the money man too when he lost.
Now it's like they don't even want to get in there and fight. They want to keep letting shit build. Instead of letting shit build, I mean, like hell, like Michelle Rivera and Frank Martin, they got it on, you know. It pushed it up. Like Elijah Garcia and Edward Vidal, they get in there and get it on. I mean, shit. Roy Jones and James Toney, they get in there and get it on. Fuck, letting something build. Like, I mean, people gonna pay for great fights. If you got a good fight, they gonna pay for it. If it's that good, you get seconds and thirds.
True, but again, you're still talking about the best fighters.
Yeah.
Talking about the best fighters. Fight the best fighting the best. That's what you're talking about.
Of course.
Best fighters, best fighting the best. And then the stuff in the middle was ironed out for those fights to happen. Right? Because one of the best fights in boxing back in the same area that you're talking about was Riddick Bowe versus Lennox Lewis, and it never happened.
Yeah, Bowe ducked that shit.
So, I mean, again, but still, that was one of the best fights. It was the best fight and the best that never happened. And we say Riddick Bowe ducked. We say that right away. Riddick Bowe ducked. We ain't got no beef. No, ain't nobody got no beef saying Riddick Bowe ducked. No beef, no qualms, no nothing. But now day and age, you got niggas like Ruben that is still ducking me right now. Ruben is still ducking me right now. I
can't even see his ass.
Because he's on my other page. Ducking me. Still ducking me. Ruben is ducking me right now. Still. I haven't cussed out not one of my brothers up here. But Ruben is still ducking me because he hates Devin Haney. He is still ducking me because he knows Devin will beat blood out of Tank's mouth. He knows that, which is why he is saying, no, fight Shakur. Shakur's here right now. He's right here. Well, guess what? Frank Martin is here right now, too. So if Tank Davis don't fight Devin Haney, he needs to fight Frank Martin, right? Keep the same energy. They're on the same side of the street because Ruben is in here like, nah, Shakur's calling him out right now, though. Fuck the past. We talk about right now. Once he washes Lomachenko, he needs to fight Shakur. Fine. And Gervonta Tank Davis needs to fight Frank Martin. Don't get quiet on me. I know you're going to stay ducking me because I know you're not going to click the link. You're going to click the link. I know that. I know that. So I'm asking, if Gervonta Tank Davis does not fight Frank Martin next, is he ducking using the same criteria that you're saying that Devin's ducking Shakur? Don't get quiet. I'm waiting for you to retype, Rube, because you're not going to click the link. So I'm waiting for you to type. I'm waiting for you to type. It don't take that long. You're in here firing shit off fast as hell. You're firing off things. You're typing fast. Yo, my nigga Rube, like, you firing shit off. But I asked you one question and you haven't answered. And look at his stance. And then you wonder why I call you a dick rider. You wonder why I call you a dick rider.
Well, I'm gonna holler at you though, bro. Peace and blessings to all y'all. It's Shabbat. I gotta go ahead
man.
and make my prayer in, man. Peace and blessings to all y'all, man.
Blessings, King. Blessings.
All right.
My man, I asked my man Rube. Now, this man Rube said, this is what Rube said. Rube said, hold on a second, let me scroll up so I don't want to misquote him. Because people be thinking that you misquoted me, BF, you misquoted me. All right. So let's scroll up and look at what Rube said. Let's read it. Kano man, stop. He calling Devin out now, bruh. After Devin, wash Loma, fuck the past. We talking right now. After Devin dust Loma, Bill said it's not happening, bruh. That's ducking, man. That's what he said. So BFTB said after Tank Davis, after he's successful, he needs to fight Frank Martin. So using the same criteria that you're saying, the same criteria, Tank Davis is ducking Frank Martin if he don't fight him using your criteria. This man said, hell nah. That's what he said. This is what the man said. Hell nah. Again, we got Tank, then we'll see. Absolute, unequivocal nut rider. 100%. This nigga got 6 pounds of Tank nuts hanging over his shoulder. 6 pounds. 6 pounds of Tank nuts hanging over his shoulder. So Tank don't got to do shit. So after Ryan, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to say this. We'll see. After Ryan, we'll see. After Ryan, we'll see. We'll see. But Dev, nah, fuck that, bro. He needs to fight. He ducking. He needs to fight Shakur right now. He ducking. No, you're ducking me. You are ducking me. Because you are saying what Dev needs to do, and you are not using the same formula for Tank Davis. Yeah. Yeah, you got 34 pounds of Tank dick hanging over your shoulder. Straight nutsack. Straight balls hanging right over your shoulder. Straight balls. You are a Gervonta Tank Davis dick rider. I got mad love for you. No beef. You are a dick rider, my nigga. You are an absolute dick rider.
Yo, BF, I just wanted to point out too, a lot of people talking about, Devin is ducking because only because he knows Shakur want to fight him, or Shakur said that. So to them, that's enough to say Devin is ducking. But with that same logic, Shakur knows that both Errol Spence and Frank Martin wants to fight him. So if he's not able, to secure a fight with Devin or Tank next, if he doesn't fight Frank Martin, I see you as a duck using the same logic. I see Shakur as a duck because he knows Frank Martin wants that fight. Not only Frank, his promoter told you he wants that fight. That makes it even more logical. Like, you can't just say that, okay, Frank Martin just said he wants to fight me. No, his promoter talked to you directly and said, we want to fight you next.
Facts. Facts. So again, I'm not using no other formula. I'm using the exact same formula. The best fighters, Frank Martin, Shakur Stevenson, the best fighters. Fighting the best fighting the best. Now what's holding it up? Because it damn sure ain't Frank Martin. It's a very simple formula. It's a very, very simple formula. So when people run around trying to, oh, that's not a duck. Well, really not a duck. That's not a duck to me. It's not a duck. It's a simple formula. I challenge anybody to create a simple formula like that. It's not hard. The only hard part about it is when you have niggas like my brother Ruben, who is a Tank dick rider. They tell you how it's hard. And I know my brother Ruben knows exactly how hard Tank's dick is. That nigga got it over his shoulder just like this, bro. Just toting this motherfucker around. Just toting. Balls hanging all over. He just toting. Just run. No, Tank ain't duck nobody. No, Tank, no, it don't matter. Listen, bro, Tank can do whatever he want. Tank can fight anybody want. Don't matter. Listen, bro, Tank, no, he ain't ducking. Tank ain't ducking nobody. He just run around. Just go, run with it, bro. Run with it. Run with it, bro. Run with it. Run with it. Run with it. This his statements. Look at his statements. Because he gonna duck me. He's gonna Tank Davis, the graveyard. He's gonna Shakur Stevenson, the graveyard. That's what he's gonna do. If Tank don't fight Devin or Shakur after Ryan, then we'll see. But Dev need to fight Shakur now. Fuck that, bro. It's a duck. I don't believe Bill. I don't believe Devin. But for Tank, if Tank don't fight Devin or Shakur after Ryan, then we'll see. Not if he don't fight him, then he's a duck. No, if he don't fight him, then we'll see. He say, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me and Tank. You take care of Devin. Okay. All right. Okay, BF got you, bro. Now, what I did, what BFTB did, I did this. I had no beef. All right, I did this for a long time. You've been ducking me. Now you're gonna join my nigga Future Pass. How my nigga Future Pass did when my nigga Future Pass was ducking me, and BF took his wrench, and allowed niggas to smoke him. I'm not blocking you. Don't block my nigga Rube. Smoke this nigga. So you want to keep ducking me? Fine. Keep ducking. You will duck from silence. The same way I gave my nigga Future Pass. Salute to my nigga Future Pass. I see you in the building. Salute, Future Pass. Salute, homie. BFTB, smoke this man. So let me go ahead and help you out, bro. Let me go ahead and help you out. Let me go ahead and start you out, bro. Let old BFTB start you out. Yeah, go ahead and go to my other page and make sure, if you got a wrench on my other page, make sure you smack him around a little bit. Let him keep ducking me. Keep ducking. But if I gave Future Pass the business, if I gave him the business, you get it too. Stop ducking me. Stop ducking me. Yeah, he's on my other page. He's on my other page, bro. Rube is on my other page. He's ducking. He ducked me on my main page because he know y'all light him up. So what he did is he went to my other page to duck. Stop ducking me, Rube. Stop ducking. The link is there. Stop ducking me. Stop ducking me, dude. Nigga says, and he says, don't worry about me. Listen, look at this. Look at what the man says, bro. If you want to realize a dick rider, and again, I got no beef for them. I got no beef. If you want to realize a dick rider, a Gervonta Tank Davis dick rider, read that comment. Somebody please read that comment. If you want to see a Gervonta Tank Davis dick rider, read that comment. The man says, don't worry about me and Tank. Don't worry about me and Tank, bro. Yo, my man says, don't worry about me and Tank.
Hey, that was spoken like a good girlfriend, bro. That was spoken good.
Yo, hey, bro. Yo, I can't make this up, bro. I cannot make this up. Rube says, don't worry about me and Tank. Now you know what I'm about to do now. Now you know I gotta get petty, bro. You know I gotta get petty. Don't worry about me and Tank is what the man says. All right, BF got you now. Let me get y'all right. Oh, I'm gonna get y'all right. This is bonkers, bro. BF got you. This nigga says, don't worry about me and Tank.
Me and Mrs. Jones.
Yo, this nigga said, don't worry about me and Tank, bro. Yo, hold up, dog. Yo, bro. Nah. Hey, inside the square circle. Did you read that the way I read that?
Now I read it the same way, bro. It was disturbing. You know, it was disturbing because I mean, I felt the love when he said that. I felt the love and the loyalty come out of him when he said that.
Yo, go ahead, let this play out, dog. Mrs. Tank, Mrs. Tank, Mrs. Tank, Mrs. Tank. Yo, bro. Hell no, bro. Wait a fucking minute, bro. Hold up. All right. Listen, bro, all jokes aside. When I say ducking in the sport of boxing is extremely easy to see. Extremely easy. I literally mean it. You have the best fighters fighting the best. What's stopping it? It's just that simple. Just that simple. Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Frank Martin, Tank Davis. Those are the best fights. What's stopping those? Devin's at the top. Everybody should be gunning for Devin. Right? Someone stop me when I'm wrong. Shakur Stevenson had a direct shot to him. There's two fighters, Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson. They both had direct shots to Devin. Direct. Shakur Stevenson was a WBO champion. He could have became his mandatory. Gervonta Tank Davis is a WBA regular. He could unify the WBA regular and super. The WBA right now has a stance in the sport of boxing, and they've been doing it over the past 2 years, where they are removing the regular champion altogether. But ironically, in like 2 or 3 weight classes, there's a regular champion. How ironic. But they're gone in other weight classes. because the WBA is getting rid of the WBA Super and WBA Regular. They're making it one champion. So there's 2 fighters who have a direct shot at Devin. Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson. The excuse now, you got the best fighting the best. You got the best fighters with the best fighting the best. The excuse in the middle that people give for Tank to not fight Devin is that, oh man, Tank Davis is, listen, bro, he's the money man. You're expecting Tank to take less money. That's what they say. You're expecting Tank to take less money. Why does anybody care? Jerome, why does anybody care?
Man, the only thing that I can think why people care is because they're Tank fans. And well, not just fans, they're more than fans. They're the what like you call it, the dick riders. That's the only reason they care. Because if you want the fight, it shouldn't matter who's getting what.
My brother, inside the square circle, can you explain to me why that is an excuse that he's going to take less money to fight Devin? He could potentially take that. Why is that an excuse to fight Devin? The bag's going to be big. Why is that?
The bag's gonna be big anyway, and that's just a lie, bro. Because all these people who claim that it's all about money with Tank, well, Devin don't bring enough, they would have the same money when he decided to fight Hector Garcia. If it was all about the bag, then you would say, Tank, why are you fighting Hector Garcia? He don't bring you a bag. He don't have a following like Ryan Garcia. But the fact that they pick and choose lets you know that they don't even care about the money either, BL. It's all about the fighter. The more dangerous the fighter, the more they bring up the money. Because they know nobody sells like Tank. So it's easy for me to say, when you bring up a fighter that can actually beat him, it's easy for me to say, well, Tank don't need to fight him because he don't bring enough money.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes. Okay. So again, using the same formula. The best fighters, best fighting the best. The shit that's holding it up, what y'all gave me is what we call a duck. So it's very simple. It's very simple, bro. What's up, Constantine? It's very simple, bro. It's not there's no shade. This is my other page, y'all. Go ahead, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to my other page. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to my other page. If y'all want to go over there, rock out over there, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and rock out over there too, because motherfuckers be going back and forth to talk crazy and shit, but it is what it is. But that's my other page, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to my other page. Go subscribe to my other page. If you haven't already, go subscribe over there. But anyways, so matter of fact, let me take this off. What's up, Isaac? I'm gonna take this. Actually, I didn't even put it on. What's up, Isaac? Salute to y'all over there. I'm gonna wrench y'all up over there too. But anyways, it's if what we do inside the square circle, my brother Jerome, what we do, brothers, what we do is we dilute it, we water it down. We water down a duck. We water it down. There's no reason to water it down. What's up, Unc? I see you. We water it down. It is what it is. You have the best fighters, the best fights, and what's stopping them. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, y'all. It's just that simple. But what'll end up happening is people will try to make it not that simple. What they'll do is they'll try to make it so there's more than that. But it is that simple. And the reason why they complicate it, family, is because their favorite fighters fall in this bubble. Now, they may jump out of the bubble, but they still were in there. So I can't say this is that because it puts my favorite in there. Listen to me. Y'all know who my favorites are. If Devin Haney goes to 140 and Gary Antoine Russell is up there saying, bro, what's popping? I got the WBC belt. What's good? And he goes a different direction. I am going to call him on it. The only other direction that I will accept Devin going, the only other direction is to fight Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez. That's it, bro. It is now again, this is if Gary Antoine has a belt. If he has a belt, that's the only direction I'm going. Yo, Joshua, what's up, King? I see y'all over there. BF wrenching y'all up as y'all come through. I see y'all. I'm wrenching y'all up as y'all come through. That's the only fight. It is the winner of Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor, because then you would be the man at 140. Because, yeah, I believe that Josh Taylor lost to collateral damage. I believe that. But he didn't. On paper, he got the dub. The reality for me, he lost. But on paper, he got the dub. All right? So if you go up there and you fight motherfucking Albert Puelo or some shit like that, some nigga you broke the nigga jaw in sparring. Salute to my homie. I see you over there, King. BF wrenched you up. Mr. Kennedy, I wrenched you up. Yeah, so you go up there and you fight somebody you beat up in sparring. No, sir, bro. No, I'm going at you, Dev. No, Dev. No, Dev. No, I don't agree. No, I don't agree. What's up, Nonito? Salute to the champ. I see you in the building, King. And I can tell you guys this because at 140, you have Regis. I will accept Regis if Gary Antoine doesn't have a belt. I will accept Regis. Absolutely. I will. It's either the winner of Teofimo Josh Taylor. It's either that. It is then next up for me will be Regis. That's the next fight. Then the next up would be Subra Matisse. That's if Gary Antoine doesn't have a belt. If Gary Antoine has a belt, it is the winner of Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor, Gary Antoine, Regis Poirier, Subra Matisse. That's my order. If you can't get that, and he should, y'all hear me? He should. Devin is the undisputed champion. So when he moves up, he he must take that Teofimo Josh Taylor winner. He must, or else BFTB is going to call it what it is, a duck. Y'all hear what I'm saying? He must. If Teofimo beats this man, and Teofimo is the WBO champion, the man at 140, and you have been wanting to fight Teofimo Lopez at 135, he ducked you and everything. Well, when you move up, you are now this man's mandatory. I will not accept nothing else. You will fight Teo. You will be his mandatory. You are the WBO champion. And I believe in Devin. I'm not giving him no fucking pass. No, sir. I'm not giving him no pass. No pass. I give him none.
So do you think T.O. would actually, like, let's say T.O. does win, do you think he would actually fight Devin this time around? Do you think he would actually let Devin come in there and knock him off at the next weight? Because he ran from 135. I think he'll duck Devin. I don't think he'll let Devin knock him off at the next weight class. You know, I think he'll duck him again or whatever. I don't think he willingly would sign a contract to fight Devin Haney at 140.
Okay, bet. So, again, let me address my brother inside the square circle. And I see you, Boxing Life. I see you. Let me address my brother inside the square circle. Hold on a second. This is my nigga Tay. Hey, what's up, champ? I'm on the live still, King. You want to jump on? Yeah. It did it? Yeah, I'm on live right now, King. All right, bet. Give me a minute. When I finish it, I'm gonna call you right back. Salute to my nigga Tay. That was my nigga Tay hit me up. Bro, Ruben, yo, why are y'all are wrenched up over here? Why are you guys allowing Ruben to talk? No, Ruben, there is a link. Click the link. Let me put it over here. Let BF put it over here. Here you go, Rube. BF's gonna put it over this page. There you go, Rube. There you go. No, sir. And BF, don't block Rube. Do not block him. That's my homie. No, sir.
Yo, Ruben, come talk to us, bro. We just chilling at the graveyard. BF not even burying nobody right now. We just chilling at the graveyard. That's all.
Facts. Absolute facts. No, sir, Ruben. You do not get an opportunity to write. No, you will talk to me, King. You will talk to me. Because what you said on the screen, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me and Tank. You take care of Devin. That's what you said to me. No, sir, you will not. No, sir. No, sir, King. And I fuck with you, Rube. You my homie. You my brother. You will not be writing in my comments. No. You can come talk to me. You come talk to me, King. Now, let me get back to my family that actually clicked the link. Let me get back to my family that actually clicked it. So what you said to me, right, is you don't think T.O. will fight Devin. Let me give you the same formula, the exact same. Teofimo and Devin Haney, best fighting the best. That's those. They're the best fighters. The outcome is the best fighting the best. Devin Haney, we're in the middle now. You were the WBO champion at 135, which means you can move up and become the mandatory right away. That's what it means. If you don't do that, you just ducked. Now, we can talk about whether it's fear or strategy, but we are in the middle. Now, we can talk about fear or strategy. We can do that, but we're here. This is the best two fighters, the best fighting the best fighters, the best fighting the best. We have the best fighters and the outcome. We have that. If Devin moves up to as the undisputed champion and Teofimo Lopez is the WBO champion, we are now in the middle to make that, right? The best fighters make the best fighting the best. We are in the middle. You are the WBO champion, meaning you are the mandatory to Teofimo Lopez. It doesn't matter what Teo does. If that nigga drops the belt, that's all. Well, then we know Teo's strategy from the middle, from right here. His strategy was to duck Devin. We're in the middle. But if Devin doesn't exercise that, then Devin duck Teo. No, sir. I will not give no passes. But I believe that Devin's not on that type of time. He's not on that. He wants the best. That's what he wants. It makes absolutely no sense for him to not try to do it.
I got you.
Just being consistent. Because I want everybody to understand that's the formula for ducking. That's the formula. What you just did, my brother inside, what you just did, King, is you just gave Devin a pass. My beautiful boxing wife, she gave Devin a pass. Well, what the boxing wife says, let me put it on the page. Boxing wife says this. Hold on a second. Where'd she go? Boxing wife, where the fuck? Oh, here she go. Here go boxing wife. Boxing wife says, I give everybody one fight to get acclimated to a new weight class. After that, get to the action. Here's the problem with that stance, boxing wife. Here's the problem. You only get one silver bullet to kill the werewolf. You only get one. You got one. They don't say, hey, when you come up from a smaller weight class to a higher weight class, you can become the mandatory whenever you want. No, queen. You have one shot. When you move up, that's your shot. You either take it or don't. That's the difference. So what the queen is doing right here is she's in the middle, right? You got the best fighters, best fighting the best. She's in the middle saying it's okay to get acclimated. It's okay. That's what the queen is doing. It's okay to get acclimated. She's in the middle. This is the confusion that we have. This is just one scenario on ducking, but the formula stays the same. Right? The formula stays the same. That's why Monster and Nui gets props. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Because the formula stays the same. Right? It's us. Us, that's the issue. Us. We are the ones that give passes. We give passes. If you are undisputed, you move up, you have one shot, title shot. WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF. You got one shot. You don't get to keep doing that. You got one shot. If that's the case, Terrence Crawford will be Errol Spencer's mandatory in all the sanctioning bodies right now. You get one. On some Eminem shit. So, yeah, and that's just for undisputed. It's the same thing for something else. The same thing for something else, bro. You could be right there, right? You could have a fighter in front of you, like Vasyl Lomachenko. Vasyl Lomachenko called out Tank Davis for so long. All he had to do is fight Michelle Rivera. That's it. He would be Gervonta Tank Davis's Mando. Vasyl Lomachenko could have jumped in front of Ryan Garcia. You guys do understand this, right? He could have jumped in front of Vasyl Lomachenko. Could have been a mandatory to both Tank and Devin at the same time. Let that sink in. Now, we know the WBA Super don't have mandatories. But he could have pushed that angle. He could have pushed that angle. I'm number one. I'm number one in the WBA. He could have pushed that angle, y'all. So you have Loma and Tank. Loma and Tank, the best fighters. Loma and Tank. You have the best fighting the best right here. Vasil Lomachenko went a different route. Yeah, Vasil Lomachenko ducked Tank Davis. This man had a one stone to kill two birds. King James, yes. Errol Spence needs to go directly at him. Yes, if Errol Spence don't go directly at Jermell Charlo, he ducked him. What do you guys think? I'm going to say something different? I am not. What are you talking about? My formula is my formula. This is my formula. My formula is my formula. Yes, if Errol Spence goes to if Errol Spence beats Terrence Crawford, or they don't fight, and he goes straight up to 154, fight Jermell Charlo. What are you fighting anybody else for? For what? You're the big fish. Fuck is we talking about? Why are you trying to fight anybody else? For what reason? To waste time? What are we talking about? The last I checked, Jermell Charlo's talking about fighting Bum Lofkin anyway, which means he's contemplating moving up, which will open the belts for Errol Spence, which will, well, he can't get it. He fucked up already because now Bum Lofkin don't have no belts. He could have moved it, became Bum Lofkin's mandatory. I don't know what the fuck he was waiting on, but whatever. That's a whole different conversation. My brother inside the square circle, my brother Jerome, my formula is the same. It doesn't change for the fighter. It doesn't. It is what it is. Now, if the fighters fuck it up, then the fighters fucked it up. Well, then you're in the middle and I'm going to call you a duck. And I can justify it. I can explain it. I can tell you guys why my stance is what it is. I challenge you guys to go around to other people and ask them to explain what a duck is. I challenge you. They're going to be all kind of fluff, all kind of extra shit, all kind of this, because they know in their mind there's certain things that they can't say, because if they say it, they are going to incriminate their favorite fighter. BFTB is an equal opportunity, a Tunis gravedigger. They can all get it. Every last one. They can all get it. All of them. They can all get it. So, my brother, inside the square circle, when I'm asking you, what's a duck? Then I'm gonna ask my brother Jerome, what's a duck?
Well, honestly, I'm like you called it out, bro. You said I give passes, and that's probably true. I do probably give more passes than you, because everything else you said I agree with, right? The only thing I do, I will give somebody leeway to move up to another division and take one fight to get acclimated, bro. Before I call him a duck, I will be like, okay, maybe you didn't feel out right. Maybe you don't feel as strong at that weight class as you should. Maybe you sparring other guys that's already in that weight class and you feel like they significantly stronger than you. Maybe you do want one fight, right? I will give that pass. That's the only thing. But I agree with your formula. Now, I'll tell you what. I'll give you an example, right? So let's say Devin moves up and he doesn't immediately challenge for a belt, right? And he takes a fight to get acclimated. I won't call him a duck unless he's also talking about the guy he could have challenged instantly. So think about it. You move up. You could have fought the winner of T.O. and Josh Taylor, but you didn't. And you also talking shit about them. Then I'm going to bring up the fact that you had a chance to go fight that guy while you talking shit. Now I see you as a duck. Because I gave you the pass.
Absolutely. I'm okay with that. I'm 100% fine with that. Because you got to understand, the best fighting the best, right? The best fighting the best is there's the caveat in there is they should want to fight each other, right? That's the caveat in there. They should want to fight each other. If they want to fight each other, if they're trying to fight each other, right? If they're claiming they want it, that's the trigger. They're claiming they want it. They claim they want to fight each other, right? Tank claiming he want to fight Dev. Dev claiming he want to fight Tank. Shakur claiming he want to fight Dev. But Dev said he wanted to fight Teal.
Right.
Teal
Right.
right? So if he moves up and don't fight Teal, then then he just fell in exactly what you just said a duck is.
I got you. And the way I would look at it, I wouldn't see that at first until you bring it to my attention like you just did. You'll be like, well, didn't he say he wanted T.O.? He moved up and could have had T.O. He didn't take T.O. Then I would have to be like, you ducked him. You know, I would still, like you say, there's levels to it. I wouldn't say it was out of fear. I don't know what the reason is, but it wasn't fear. So I guess it would be strategy, or I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what to say at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Devin's strategy is I want to fight T.O. And you guys, you gave it to him, and the boxing wife gave it to him. His strategy is I want to get acclimated to the weight. That's his strategy. His strategy to duck T.O. right then is I want to get acclimated to the weight. My I don't change, King. The best fighters, the best fights. What's stopping it? If he wants to get acclimated to the weight, then why are you calling out this man for the best fight?
Facts.
Then you ducked him. Right or wrong?
That's right, bro. Like I like, you know, and I understand exactly where you're coming from, because I'm with you, bro. I feel like this hypothetical to me, because I feel like when Devin move up, he is gonna go. I feel like he a fireman. He don't run from smoke. He runs toward the smoke. So absolutely. I don't see this even happening. Like I called him the fireman, bro. He running towards the smoke.
Yes, 100% agree. 100% agree. 100%. I 100% agree. Absolutely, he ain't ducking no fade. He want all the smoke with all these guys. But people are out this motherfucker saying, oh, well, I want to fight Dev. I want to fight Dev. And then what are they doing to get it? See, we're over here. You're saying you want to fight Dev, the best fighters. That's the best fight. You and Dev is the best fight. Now, what are you doing to get it? What are you doing? It sounds good for you to be over here saying this, that this is what you want. It sounds good. But what are you doing to get it? I say the same thing. I'm going to ask you the same question, Jerome. I do the same thing. BFTB says, nobody's fucking with me. If you think you're fucking with me, the link is in the comments. Click the link. But instead of them clicking the link, they stay in the comments and just keep writing to me. But then they'll go to other people's pages and be like, BF ducked me. BF don't want no smoke, man. BF ducked me. He ducked me. BF ducked me. That's what they'll do. That's what Shakur did. There's no shade to this man. I'm not hating this man. I'm simply stating the facts. That is what he did. You had the silver bullet to fight Devin. You threw it away. And now you're saying that a guy that you could have fought ducked you. When the reality is, Devin and Shakur, best fighters. Them fighting each other is the best fight. What stopped it? You threw your WBA title away. That's number one. Number two, you could have fought Shakur Stevenson. Vasyl Lomachenko. You could have fought him. You said the first fight you won at 135 is Vasyl Lomachenko. That's what Shakur said. You sent contracts to Zapata. You sent contracts to Kambosos. You sent contracts to Pitbull Cruz. Why didn't you send one to Vasyl Lomachenko, who's on the same side of the street as you and the guy you said you want to fight moving up? If you beat him, you'd be the mandatory now. So you had two different ways to get at it. You didn't do neither one. And was loud and proud, bold with it. Man, listen, these guys ducking me. I sent a contract to Zapata. He don't want no smoke. He ducked me. I sent a contract to George Kambosos. He don't want no smoke. He ducked me. I was ordered to fight Pitbull Cruz. I sent a contract to Pitbull Cruz. These guys don't want to fight me. These guys is ducking me until Errol Spence says, well, Frank Martin wants to fight you. Then all of a sudden, listen, bro, I want the big fish. I ain't worried about it. I want the big fish. So you telling me that Zapata was the big fish? Kambosos was the big fish? Pitbull Cruz was the big fish? Is that what you're telling me? Or what? Why didn't you send a contract to Lomachenko? He's on the same side of the street as Devin. Y'all keep telling me over and over, listen, bro, Devin fight Shakur. Devin Shakur. They're on the same side of the street. Devin Shakur. Well, isn't Lomachenko on the same side of the street as both of those guys? So why didn't you go after Lomachenko when you moved up? Why didn't you do that? Listen, bro, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I'm giving you the facts. Get mad at the facts. Get mad at the nigga in the middle. Don't get mad at me. I'm just pointing it out. You wanted Lomachenko. Why didn't you go after him? Why aren't we hearing that, man, yo, Shakur, bad boy, bro, he sent the contract to Lomachenko too. Lomachenko ducked him. Why aren't we hearing that? My brother James, please explain to me, why are we not hearing that Loma ducked Shakur? I mean, Jerome King. Oh, my bad, King. Please explain, how are we not hearing this?
Man, all I got to say is the only reason that we're not hearing it is because certain people want to be, let's how can I put it? They want to be Devin haters, and they want to point out what Devin's doing instead of what Shakur's doing. That's the only thing I can think of. And then as far as what is a duck, I've always seen a duck as someone who has a fight, who has a good fight, and is equal opposition, but instead they take a fight with lesser opposition. That's what I've always seen as a duck.
Okay, if you have a fight with equal opposition, that's the best fights, the best fighting the best, right? That's the best fighters.
Right.
A lesser opponent is not in this stable. So it doesn't fall in my definition. Right? Because now let's take your stance and put it into my definition. You have the best fighters, the best fighting the best, and the best fighters don't choose any of the best fighters. They just duck.
Exactly.
So you can still put it in my formula. The best fighters, we know the best fighters is best fighting the best. But instead of doing any of this, you get to hear and go down. Same formula. Just spoken that way. Same formula. It's exact. Well, what you just said, same formula that I have. I have to explain it to you so you can see how it's the same thing. Best fighters, outcome we want is the best versus the best. Instead, when they get to here, they drop because they go to lesser competition.
Right.
My brother inside the square circle, can you explain to me why we don't see, why we didn't hear Shakur say Vasil Lomachenko ducked him because I sent him a contract?
Why we didn't hear him say that?
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, I didn't keep up with that too much, so I don't know. But I mean, going off what you're saying, I mean, it's either two reasons. Either he didn't actually send him one, or your energy for Lomachenko is different than it is for Devin. Those are the only two things I can say. I don't know if he sent them one or not. That's why I say I don't have the facts if he actually sent them one or not. So the only reason he wouldn't have said it is if he didn't send them one at all, or if the energy is different. Because what I understand is in two different situations, you told me that Shakur said one thing publicly, then ran back to Devin and said something different. So if he called Devin out in front of the world and said, I want to fight you, then go and call him like, yo, bro, my bad, bro, they made me say that, or you go and tell everybody, I want Devin next, but behind closed door, you tell her, hey, man, just focus on Lomachenko. Do what you got to do.
Yes.
So those are the only two reasons, bro. I feel like Shakur energy is shaking. I'm going to say this right quick. I feel like his energy is shaking. I'm not a Shakur hater. He actually my third favorite fighter behind EJ and Devin Haney. But I do believe his ducking is strategic, and I'm not necessarily against it because I feel like he can come right behind Devin, knowing that Devin is about to move up. And like I said, he can get all those belts, and he can possibly get a Tank Davis fight, which fighting Devin can derail all that. Because if Devin beats you, you're not getting that Tank fight. We already see how Tank moving. That's going to be his reason for saying you don't deserve to fight him because you lost to Devin.
Correct.
So I'm not necessarily against the way he's been moving, but it has been shaky. And for the Shakur fan, the Tank fans who are using Shakur as a defense for Tank, that's a blatant lie because Shakur does not want to fight Devin right now. He doesn't.
So what my brother inside the square circle just said, what my brother just said, Shakur and Devin, two of the best fighters, best fighting the best. How did it stop? Because Shakur ducked him. The formula does not change. It doesn't matter how nicely my brother inside just worded it, how beautifully he worded it. It doesn't matter. The formula is the same. Doesn't matter how you word it. You can say it as harsh. You can say it blunt. You can cuss somebody out. You can say it is so eloquent as my brother just put it. You can say it however you want. The formula is the same. So when we go around here trying to understand what a duck is, who somebody ducked, I'm hoping that I explained it to you guys thoroughly. My brother Jerome King, give us your last words so I can wrap this one up, King.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. You know, salute to you, BF. You know, I've been rocking with you for a while, man. And you know, and even in this case, this is probably one of the first times that I've had somewhat of an opposing position. This is probably one of the first times ever that I've had somewhat of an opposing position, but you cleared it all up for me because I was not privy to him knowing that 2 weeks before the fight that he couldn't make the weights. I wasn't privy to that information. So when you told me that, I'm like, okay, we know what's happening here then. And you know what I'm saying? We know what's happening here then. If he knew that far ahead. So appreciate you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm gonna go ahead and back out, man, and keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate my brother Jerome King. Salute to you, King. My brother, my family, inside the squirrel circle, bro. Give us your last words, King.
Yeah, man. You know, I appreciate you letting me on the panel, bro, and keep talking about this. Honestly, it's crazy at this point, but I do see a turning point where most people, because you know, for the longest they had these lies and these narratives about Devin, but I think most people who wasn't privy to all the information, the more we talk about it, more people are starting to see the truth. The truth is coming to the light. That's why you have more people now than ever saying that, yeah, Tank need to fight Devin. Because at one point, that was a foregone conclusion. Everybody just say he don't deserve it because they heard all the narratives to why Devin didn't deserve it. So I think these talks that we having is very important. You know, because I think the climate is changing. Even Tank and his team knows that they can't just brush Devin off no more. And that's why these channels like you, the bigger channels, the channels that have the eyes on it, it's important to talk about it. See, we have fun with this, but a lot of people don't realize, like, this is boxing news. YouTube is boxing news because ESPN is not. Facts. You know, so I just want to tell you, keep doing your thing, bro. I'm glad you stand for the real. That's why I agree with you on most things, because I stand for the real. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna always we always gonna see eye to eye most of the time, bro. And I like what you're doing, bro.
For sure, man. Before you roll out, make sure you put your link in there. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my homie, man. He putting in work. Make sure y'all subscribe to my homie inside the square circle, bro. Appreciate you. Much love and respect to you. I'm gonna wait for you to put it in there. Put the your link in.
Okay.
All right, peace, King. So listen, I want everybody to understand something. The things that I say are not to be disrespectful to nobody. They're not to down anybody. They're not to degrade anybody. But there has to be a level of consistency. There has to be. If there is no consistency, then how do we know what right looks like? If there's no consistency, then what we have is lawlessness, y'all. Make sure you subscribe to my nigga inside the square circle, bro. He be putting in work. He puts in work. For real, for real. And his shit be fire, bro. Be watching this shit all the time. But again, listen to me, fam. We don't have to agree with the rules. Bro, there's motherfuckers right now that don't agree with the rules. The law. They don't care right now. Right now, the laws that are going on in the world right now, people don't agree with the laws. They don't agree. But it is the law. If you do not have rules, if you do not have laws, and if you do not have them, then you have anarchy. And that's what we have in the sport of boxing right now. We have anarchy. Anarchy. That's why we sit here and we're mad that we're not getting the fights we want, because we have anarchy. It's the purge out this motherfucker. It's anarchy. And that's what the promoters like. That's what the managers like. That's what the networks like. That's what everybody likes, because within anarchy, I can say, bro, Ryan Garcia is a big name in the sport of boxing. He's a big name because he looks like a movie star. In anarchy, you can do that. When you have rules, in order for Ryan Garcia to be a big star, he would have had to have beaten some big fighters. Yeah, he would have had that beat that. If he didn't beat anybody, then everybody following the same rules would say, bro, you didn't do shit. You didn't do anything. You didn't do nothing. And we can all look at the rules of what something looks like. Something looks like this. So we can look at the rules and say, this is something. This man did nothing. This man did something. And in Devin's case, he did it all. But we have no rules, which is the reason why BFTB is consistent. Consistent. I refuse to be anything else, which is why the whole Haney's fuck with me. That's why many fighters fuck with me, because of my consistency. They know I'm going to give them a fair shake. They know that. They know the same shit that I go in here and I talk to y'all about on a daily basis. The same shit. They know. These fighters that watch me every day, they know I'm going to give them the same thing. Bro, I'm telling y'all, you realize that Terrence Budrick Crawford, the motherfucker says, BF, keep doing your thing. Facts. Y'all do realize that. Y'all do realize that, right? You do realize that man says, keep doing your thing. Because it ain't personal, it's just boxing. His words. Well, their words. It ain't personal, it's just boxing. Keep doing your thing. You would think them niggas hate my fucking guts. That's what you would think. You would think they hate my guts. But they say keep doing your thing. That, sir, is facts. Ladies and gentlemen, those are facts. Absolute facts. Because they know if they're right, they're going to get a fair shake. I'm going to be in this motherfucker giving straight to... When he was right with Jerron Boots Ennis, I was in here giving him a fair shake. And when he was wrong, I'm giving him the business. Anyways, man, let me get the fuck up out of here, bro. BF got morning grind videos. I got another fucking Game of Thrones videos dropping. I got some Patreon shit dropping. BF got a lot of shit dropping, bro, in the next couple of days over this weekend and all next week. I got a lot of shit coming. So make sure you subscribe to my nigga Inside the Circle. Man, make sure y'all go to my other page and subscribe to my other page, bro. Make sure y'all go to my other page and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I want to get that page up. I want to get that one over a rack, which is crazy because I got damn near 10,000 followers on this page and not even 1,000 on the other page. So make sure y'all go to my other page and subscribe to my other page. I might not go live. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. Monday, I'm probably going to go live on this page, right? And then end the live and go live on my other page so I can build my other page up because I want to do some other shit with that one. So, you know, it is what it is. What's up, Kane? He say, what's the other page? I'm going to put it in here one more time for everybody. There you go. That's the link to my other page. That's the link to my other page. So, yes, go ahead and please subscribe to my other one. It's crazy because I don't ask nobody to do shit, but I'm asking. Please subscribe to my other one. You know what I'm saying? I want to get that. I want to build that page up because I want to do some other shit with this one. But anyways, man, let me get the fuck up out of here, man. BFTB, shout out to the mighty LDBC, bro. Peace to my nigga Inside the Square Circle, my nigga Jerome, my big bro Kano, you know what I'm saying, upper echelon. Salute and blessings to you, bro. I appreciate everybody that came and chill with me. My nigga God himself, appreciate you. Big Jason, my brother Mark, man, I appreciate y'all. I'll be back with some fire, y'all. Peace and blessings. 3 heads, salute to you, Brody. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace and blessings.